let's go ahead and get this menu built up. The beginning of the live stream. Let me hit refresh here. What is this music? Skip! Turn that down a little bit. Okay. Whoa, Mike's side was real fast with the thumbnail this time. Holy moly. I'm here for you, mister. Hi, mister, says Venomous. Hello, them. We're going to say amazing vintage booster packs. Pokemon card, live shop, live stream. Alright, very cool. Let's grab some tags, huh? Okay, there we go. That is all set up. We've got the tags, we've got the title. Let's go ahead and ping the Discord. Whoa, I'm early, says DP Fitness. What's up, man? Oops. Hit save on this. Okay. Now, let me think about this for a second. So, yeah, we're going to put this over here. Computer goes up over here. How's the weight loss going? Pretty good. I'm coming in consistently at 261. Like 2 weeks ago, that would have said 264. So there's definitely been an improvement. I think I was going to leave one of these behind, right? All right, so amazing vintage booster packs. We got this one. Let's get another one, shall we? Here's one. That's nice. Let's see. Give me a minute here. You're less than me. I'm 280. Oh, man. You got to lose some weight, man. You're messing with me, right? Ooh, vintage opening. Well, not guaranteed vintage opening, but vintage packs. We got vintage packs. Somebody got paid to open them to get them opened. All right, let's see what else. What do we got that's unique? Do we got any unique things? David Fillerdo. I almost called you Filibro. The free ones? Yeah, these are definitely free. Let's see. Lots of old vintage packs. What kind of cool stuff we got? Got any crazy stuff? Man, we could just put a Dragon Frontiers out here. All right, give me a second. Jordan M was gifted a membership. What? By Mikey? Oh, man, that's really expensive. So, I will get a price on this. I don't think he'll sell, but I'll get a price on it. All right, we got 1,000 on this one. 460 on the Rocket Pack. How about this guy? So this guy's going to be placed into a new sleeve. Neo Pack Break. We already have a really good pack break going on. It's the Crystal Guardians pack break. Ow. So this is the current pack break Crystal Guardians. Mr. Stephen Wells is in there by himself. There are 8 spots remaining on that pack break because it's a pack that has 8 spots. 9 spots, I mean. Late happy 4th, Mikey. Can we do a medium for crystal spots? Potentially. Potentially. I think that'd be interesting. All right, these are pricey, man. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Let's turn this all the way back up. I'm gonna turn this down this way. All right, so this is my price. I think my packs happen to be in decent condition. I already put a sticker on it. All right, there we go. I'm just, you know, I don't even want to price it before because I know you guys are just going to moan and be like, oh, why isn't it 10 bucks? But I'm getting a price on it for you guys. Doing it. Do you think vintage MREs will go up? Just invested in a bunch. What's an MRE again? Vintage MREs? What are you talking about? Bud with my buzz. Do you have anything that costs 5 pesos? Sort of. The Hanafudas are cheap. 1,500 yen. What a steal. Meals ready to eat. Really? You're talking about meals in a Pokemon card shop? No, I think they're terrible investments. All right, let's see what we got. I mean, there's people who open them up. They open them up in order to make content around them. So, you know, it's kind of a weird thing. All right, let's see. Right, so the Jeremy Patterson live grade, the Mickey stamped and the other stamped card. So the stream is starting out with a desire for 2 live grades. Mr. Jeremy over here. Ugh. Have you seen the new Harry Potter cards? Harry Potter! Mickey stamped and the other stamped card, huh?
I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Okay, here we are. So Mickey and Maleficent. You got it. Maleficent's the other one. What? Nuh-uh. Hi, family and family pets I'm going to eat. Mmm, tasty. Mister, I'm starting a company where we clean and use used condoms. Would you like to invest? If it helps the planet, I'm going to invest. Single-use condoms? That's going to destroy the planet. Think of all the plastic going into the ocean. Oh, wow. This looks really nice. Very nice. All right. Mister, he wants to eat my rats. Who wants to eat your rats? I'm an alpha, so I don't use condoms. I got syphilis now. Mikey gifted 1 TheCardconomist membership. Aw, so nice. That's so nice of you. All right, I'll be back. I'm giving these a live grade. Shouldn't be too hard. These are Weiss cards, so And they're packed fresh. Alright, I'm back. I don't want to hear it. Who's causing me trouble? Hey, yo, we streaming. Alright. Mark out this 9. You get a lovely 10 on this, Mr. Jeremy. Well, I just got here. Notice that Neopack. Very overpriced. I can't really find any other Neopacks. You're welcome to go get those ones from France. I saw the French ones for 700. So you can go get the French ones. But if you actually stare carefully at the pack, you can see the pack is damaged on the front, which means that the holographic card under the pack is also damaged, since the front of the pack is the holo. So you feel free to spend $700 on a damaged holographic card. That wouldn't be very smart now, would it? There we go. Also, it's an international purchase. So pray that they don't send you an empty box and then be like, well, there was packs in it. He's lying. Right? There's no guarantee or anything like that. Here we are. All right. Other than that, I don't think there's any competition for those. Those Neopacks, I shouldn't even be selling it. One day it'll be worth more than $1,400. But I don't care for the French ones. So I don't consider there to be any available on the market that I've seen. Jadrana says, one lost origin snipe. I meant LR Gaming, damn autocorrect. My wife says she wants me to munch your carpet or not. Now, why would my wife want me to eat carpet? I don't know, man. She's always wanting something from you, huh? Oh, by the way, so Jeremy Patterson, if you got 2 live grades, that's $30. So you got $10. I wasn't even going to price it because I know you guys were just going to complain if I put a price on it. You go, I don't like that price. I don't like that price. Sell it to me for $500. Okay, there we go. Mr. Jeremy. Mister, I'm late. Please forgive me. No, your sins are not forgiven. Now you will have to repent for what you've done. Binacle, Porygon, Blipbug, Beliscore. Ooh, that's pretty cold. You got the perfect cold one. I don't like 500 either, says Matt. There we are. That's a Neo Destiny pack. Jadrana. Do you even want this card, Jadrana? If you did a pack break, it'd be $140 per card. Last time you did a pack break, it was $487 per card, says Golden Boy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of like the price of the cards go up every time, like everyone's known for a really long time. Here we are. All right. I don't agree at all, by the way, about your presumption that it's overpriced. So, like I said, you can go buy the French one with the damaged foil in the front, the one where we know that essentially the holographic card underneath the foil is going to be damaged too. Feel free to go spend all your money on that one, assuming it's not a scam. But let's say it wasn't. At least then you're just still spending $700 on a damaged booster pack. This is an actual nice booster pack, and you're not going to find a lot of those anywhere anymore. They're like all dried up. They're all gone. So something doubling in price over time. Where have I seen that? Virtually every Pokemon product I've ever sold does that. So it's not surprising at all, actually. There we are. Not at all. I've seen Pokemon product go up ×4 in price. Elaine Sanko, I'll take 2 Lost Origins. You got it, Mr. Lane? I'll give you $13.99 for it. Here we are. Here we are. Very nice. I'll give you $5K. Deal. Where have I seen Pokemon cards double in price? Let me think. Virtually every single Pokemon product. You missed the decimal between the 14 and the 00. I'm sorry. Here's Bronzor. Alright, and here's Gloom. There we go. Yesterday's price is not today's price, says Soy Sauce. Elaine Sanko, your bag is to the side. Blister packs? Yeah, I got a couple blister packs. Mikey celebrates 10 months. Wow, you've been around, Mikey. You've been hanging out. We're besties now, I think. I think that's how that works. Ooh, that tastes good. A little sip. A little sip. Just some clean water. So let's see. Well, there's some donation cards. We got a lot of cards, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man. Dude, there's wires everywhere. Oh, my God. Too many wires, man. It's killing me. A lot of wires. Ouch, we fell. Yes, sir. I'm going to keep the overpriced pile on the side, I think. Or maybe in the middle, so you can actually see it. Oops. Mister needs life alert. I'm falling and I can't get up. All right. All right. Damn, you're handing out so many memberships. That's too many. Do do dee dee do dee dee do. Where can I place this? I'm gonna place this one here. Misty Gyarados. My LCS won't sell 151 singles yet. They have 25 cases. Really? Wow, Mr. Overpriced Dark Raichu. If you see this red label, it means it's going to be higher priced. Price to hold. Okay? So keep an eye out for that. All right. Do 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 do. Ready? Is that even eligible? Can you, or legible is the word I'm looking for. Can you even read that? I'm watching this tiny Scottish guy eat huge food challenges. It's crazy. What's his name? Food challenges are really interesting. The fact that Americans have food challenges must be really frustrating for countries that have like food problems. You know what I mean? Like kids starving to death and all. And then over here in America, we're like, how much can we gorge ourselves? Very different. All right, only 2 people in the queue. We got Justin Leach, 2 of the live custom slabs, and a pack of Crown Zenith. Short line right now, guys. They even sell 151 boxes for 185. Mister, I'm watching this tiny Scottish guys. I see 150. His name is Mike Hawk. Beard meets food. Too many people expressing their opinion as if it makes a difference. Got to be mentally challenged to buy those overpriced packs. He's in America. All right, Mr. Justin, what do you got? You got Tangela. Beautiful. If you don't like my Neo Destiny pack, go buy the other ones. I didn't see any other Neo Destiny packs for sale. There's one guy in France. It's a French seller. And he's got a Neo pack that's got obvious damage on the front of the pack. You want to go buy that? Go buy that one. I'm not buying damaged packs, whether it was good priced or bad priced. It doesn't make a difference, because we already know that the holographic card's in the front of the pack. It's a ruined card. Justin Leach. So other than that, I can't find any other sellers. I might be the only guy selling that pack right now. And so I think that's actually very cool. And I'm pricing it the way I want to, and the way that I value it. We like brain usage here. Someone open a vintage pack for the boys. How about $5 for everything on the table? Hey, Neo Destiny packs aren't allowed to be expensive. They're expensive. You can't find any. You can't find any. What was the price for the Raichu? You liked the Raichu behind it? Here we are. So that is Dark Raichu Neo 2. Mistress, the only person I would trust with my Pog collection. Oh, that means a lot coming from you. Here's Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth. All right, and Cardos Charizard. Ooh, lovely. That's, by the way, that's why I didn't price it before. Remember, we were thinking about pricing, and I'm like, I'm not going to price this. Because I know people were just going to complain. That's why. Here we are. That was a blast. But, you know, I don't really care about the complaints too much anymore. I'm going to put it up there and let people know what I feel about it. Here's the charity card. You can donate that, and it eventually becomes free. May I ask, got any Disney 100? We got lots of Disney 100, yes. There's a PSA 9 Neo 4 for 1K right now. Well, then go buy that one, says Matthew. That serialized 1/1 MTG ring was pulled and graded 9. 1/1 MTG ring was pulled and graded 9. Oh, right. My wife has swirls, but they're all over the place if you're into that. Make sure to post the damaged foil when you pull it. Did you miss his live customs? Oh, let's get Justin Leach's live customs. You ready? All right. Mr. gives a great opportunity and can also have your cards graded with them. Give me a minute. All right. Actually, I'm looking for what you're talking about. I see a Neo 4 booster for $1,400 or $1,500. Is that what you're talking about? Which one are you talking about? All I see is the French one, and when I zoomed into the pack, it was actually a damaged pack. There's a $1,500 pack and a $2,500 pack. That's all I see. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Maybe that's part of the problem. Mr. Justin. All right, here's Growlithe. And... they're cold. I'm sorry, Justin. Mr. Justin, how could this happen? Soup. All right. Next up, Jonathan Jack. I have a bag, 5 Japanese, 151, and 10 Lost Origin. Oh, well, I'll run out of the Lost Origin in no time. There we go. All right. I searched Japanese Neo 4 pack. Let me try searching Japanese Neo 4 pack, because what I searched for is Japanese Neo pack. Wait, you put in pack? Let me try pack. I still don't get it. So when I put in Japanese Neo pack, I still don't get the thing you're describing. I see a $1,500 pack and a $2,500 pack. Let me try putting Neo 4. Oh, wow. If you do not add the 4, you do not get all the results. So there is, now there is one for $1,000. You're talking about this one? This one right here? The Neo 9 pack? That's so weird. King Magikarp. I think that's one I sold to him. I think I sold that pack to him. I recognize that guy. Yes, sir. That's the one. So with taxes, it's actually $1,060, and you're buying a 9. I guess you could buy the 9 and crack it open and open it. But I tell you what, I'll just go buy it myself right now for you. Okay, Matthew? Give me a second. All right, so if you find any others like that, let me know. It's gone now. It's funny because I think I actually sold that one to him. All right. This item is out of stock. All right, and I have some endless amount of money to buy any others if you find them. But I'm selling one for $1,400. That's my price. That's my price that I want to sell it at. And if I couldn't sell it at that price, I'd like to keep it. All right. I could just have nothing on the table all the time. Would you guys prefer that? Like, all right, I can only put acceptably priced things available ever. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we got 10 beautiful Lost Origins. All right. In a slab is best way also. No chance at tomfoolery. That's actually a fair point. Yeah, we like the in the slab ones. I'm a big fan of PSA pack grading. I'm a big fan of it. We're going to have some booster packs back from PSA eventually. $5. You won't do it, Master. Here we are. So, and what's funny is, I apologize. I didn't see that one. Let me show you. When I put my search results in, so I want to show you something cool. If you put in Neo Japanese pack, the results does not show that booster pack. Well, I'll let you try it on your side, but yeah, it's so like right here. So where is it now? It's missing. Here's the $1,500 folded pack, and then here's this one for $2,500, right? That's just 2 other packs on the market, and then this damaged French one. I don't know if I would buy it. I'd be uncomfortable buying it, but that's under Japanese Neo pack. So if you don't toss in the 4, it doesn't return that pack that you found. So so that's really interesting. It's weird that eBay would be that way. Like, come on, eBay. You know, why are you hiding some of the search results? Shows you that their system can be improved. Because it shows the other Neo pack. Why didn't it show that one? We are. People don't properly title their listings. Well, I don't think it's just that people don't properly title it. I think it's actually the eBay search engine didn't do the correct job returning it. But, you know, had I seen that pack, I could have bought it earlier if I wanted. There we go, so I wouldn't have to make a big display of it. All right. The Neo 4 packs appear to be extremely rare, and I believe they're very beautiful. Purple booster packs with Tyranitar on it. Take a close look at it. It really does look like a superior booster pack from that time period. It has a special feel to it for sure. Tyranitar and Dragonair on the front. There you are. Considering how hard it is to actually find those Neo packs, and I've been watching them for like a couple of years, they're definitely on another plane. They're very special. For me personally, I don't want to sell any of them. I'd rather hold. So what would I rather do? Sell one or hold it for like 10 years? I can already tell you I'd definitely rather hold. But there is a price point where it's like, all right, I'll consider selling at that price. There we go. Mister, there's a good condition one for $6.50. It says iMonster Art. Tell you what, iMonster Art, send me a link to it, will you? Do you got Discord? Here we are. Here's Aerodactyl. Because that one doesn't show up for me either. Better off just buying slabs. I feel like all those loose packs have been weighed. Well, so for the, hold on. So for the Neo Destiny set, a long time ago, 4 years ago, we were opening them. And one of our guys from our community actually pulled a Shining Noctowl out. And when he weighed it, the booster pack, in fact, was not heavy that he pulled the Shining Noctowl out of. But not just that, every booster pack of Neo Destiny 4 has a holographic card in it. But this is the thing. I don't think that there's even a point to opening them anymore. They're so rare that your collection is just more special if you actually have a sealed pack of it in your collection. So at this point, I feel we've reached a stage with Neo Destiny Japanese that it's not even about just having a pack to open, but just owning a pack and watching it go up in price. You know, because there are going to be people who open it for like their YouTube channel. Electric, how much percentage do you think they'd increase in 10 years? Oh, who knows, man? It could be really crazy in a couple of years. Really crazy. What do you think is the rarest sealed pack? That's very debatable because it's going to be some weird, obscure thing, most likely. So what you're really talking about is both rare and popular. And Neo Destiny 4 is one of the more popular, memorable sets, definitely. That's true for English, too, right? Like if you get an English heavy pack of Neo 4, it's going to cost bonkers amounts of money. $6.50 is in Canada. Is it just not showing up because it's Canada? Here, let's see if somebody sent me a link. Oh, so weird. I feel like I'd already seen this one. I think what happened was this one had a picture that was very similar to it, and I was worried it was a duplicate listing. But yes, so here's another one, Neo Darkness to Light, $6.40. Look, 2 watchers. I know why there's 2 watchers, because you guys are now watching it. Oh, right here, the seller does not ship to United States. So you have to be in Canada to buy that one. So he is not a competitor for me. So you Canadian guys might be interested in scooping that well-priced pack up. But most of my buyers are actually American, and he does not ship to America for some reason. Probably because he got burned one time and then said, I'm never selling there again. He probably got scammed, I bet. So that is why that one also does not return for me. All right. Where were we? We were over here. Helping Jonathan Jack. He needs 5 151s. Canada Simp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to purchase that one. And so that's only a pack in Canada. That kind of stuff happens sometimes. All right. You ready? Let's get the snips going. My recommendation, by the way, would be to purchase that. That would be my recommendation to some Canadian guy. Here we are. All right, 5 151s. Okay, 2 hollows. I wrecked from PT. You're wrecked? You mean like tired? Here's Ninetales. He wants CAD, that's why it's Canada only, probably. Well, I mean, PayPal converts USD to CAD for you, so that's probably not the reason. Here's $20 Fates Collide. Mister, I found a Neo 4 pack for $700. It's from France. Wait, yeah. You can take a risk on the French pack, but you can, if you zoom into the image of the pack, you can see the front of it is damaged. That's really important with the Japanese cards. It means that the holographic card under the foil has a high chance of being damaged as well. And that's how these old Japanese packs work. So you ever see a price that's a lot different from mine, there's a fair chance I've already seen it. And I've decided, oh, that's not very good condition. The French. Yes, the French. There we go. Le Pen was talking to Macron, saying, your policies are failed. We predicted that these riots would happen in the future. She's the far right. Is this a dog whistle? Le Pen. Macron. I'm no good at the French sound. Jonathan Jack. Let's find your bag, Jonathan. Let's see. Jonathan Sylvester. John Wolf. Canada has LS Bannet. Sacre bleu. That's right. And other French noises. She's far right. What does that mean? She's a radical. Her ideas are bad. Did you need a new bag? He says, I have a bag. Let's try this one. Maybe you're in this other John box. Ah, here we are, Jonathan Jack. What does Canada even have, says Alex. Ha! Funny you should ask, Alex. She likes BBC. The British Broadcast Channel? Where's my 1% finder's fee? Oh, Matthew. Venomous Silverback says, how many cards do you guys get graded today? I didn't see mine, mister. Waiting to see them graded and my package sent out. It's all been paid for. That's right, Mr. Venomous. You just have to wait your turn. And we are pretty close to grading yours. I believe John did receive it today. So it's probably pretty far along the process, okay? Canada has STDs. I'm pretty sure America has those too. I could be wrong. Jason McHenry, 3 Lost Origins. Oh, Lost Origins. Let's see. I need to get more Lost Origins. Give me a moment. Where did I put the rest of my Lost Origins? They're somewhere. I think they're in the receiving area still. Here we are. I got him. Very nice. Very nice. I'll put these right here. Mister, buy my empty Neopacks, says Alex. Alright, I'm buying out all the Neopacks, guys. Can I get a business is business? Business is business. I can't believe I dropped my bag of Coke in the White House. White powder. Here we are. Ah, lovely. Okay, Jason McHenry. Mr. Jason. Here's Bonnet. Here's Lost Vacuum Gudra. Oh, good. eBay people giving me refunds because they mistook inventory and actually didn't have the item for sale. What? That happens. I'm sure that happens. They probably sold it at another place. People prefer to sell on other websites, so they dual list. And then if it sells on the other website and they're too lazy and don't take it down from eBay, when it sells on eBay, they go, oh yeah, that. Forgot about it. Rainbow Power, says Marshall Webb. Marshall Weber. USA has the most herpes. 22 months of membership from NGA. I hope everyone's having an amazing night. What's up, NGA? 22 months. Oh, slow bro. Masaki Gengar. Scary. Larvitar. Final Fantasy. You happen to have a Dark Raichu in English? I do, but he would be crazy expensive. Hathim 151 Snipe. Rusty Bone says, not 22, but still up there. Neep. Place this over here. Hathim's gonna snipe. You did it! Not this time. Okay, put this over here. Put this up here. Okay, we're just doing rotates tonight. Oh, no rarity symbol Alakazam. Lovely. Delta species Dragonite. Lovely. Gym Heroes Energy Flow. Togetic Delta species. Ooh. Lovely. So Calvin Feldman wants 5 Lost Origins. Huh. Everyone's buying Lost Origin all of a sudden. Can you guys explain why you're interested in Lost Origin now? 5 Lost Origins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did Mary go? Was there like a video talking about it? What's crazy is everybody has some form of herpes, is just dormant. Blisters are better. Reprint. Well, we knew about the reprint like a week ago. You seen that guy from Dubai Pokemon collection? He has a $10 million collection. Nice. 10 million. Damn, dude. You forget there's some actually very rich guys out there. Blisters indeed are better. And that's 4. And here's 5. Them herpes blisters are not better. Mr. Calvin. Just making you work for your money. It's getting reprinted. I don't think the reprint has delivered anywhere yet. What's getting reprinted? Lost Origin. There you go. Mr. Calvin. Oh, Centiskorch. Litwick. There's a little Pikachu. Adventurer's Discovery. She's such an adventurer. Lickitung Giratina. He look like he gotta stab you, man. And Inkay. Sweet. That's for Calvin Fellman with the CA. I saw the MJ Holding restock guy at my local Wally World tonight, so maybe this week. MJ Holding. Oh, you said new bag. I wonder if PSA would dock the grade for a see-through pack. I've had those before. There we go. I bet it's because the low reprint is more expensive now because they raised MSRP. What am I doing with my life, mister? I have summer break and I spend it grinding on a BDO. It's so damn boring. I'm losing my few brain cells I've left. What's a BDO again? Calvin. Fellman. 7.23. Wait until you find out all of life is just one boring grind to have enough money, and then you use that money to pay for your medical bills or whatever, and then you die. Okay, here's Relicanth from Emerald. Ooh. Shroomish from EX Deoxys. Oops, hold on. Pokemon, the first movie. Game Boy Mewtwo. Black Desert Online, just another MMO. You playing MMOs, Mary? Yeah, you better turn those off, in my opinion. You're better off doing something valuable with your time. Big Dildo Overdriver. Oh, wow. Man, I need like some caffeine or something. My daddy's a millionaire. He makes me count his money. What? Next up, 6 Corrupted Art. 2 151s. You got it. Sounds rough, says OG Bops. That ain't right. Man, this room's kind of warm. Here's Mag Cargo. What's his name again? His name's not Mag Cargo. His name is Magmar. Fingers looking like Smurfs. The problem is you're playing BDO. You have to play something that stimulates your brain, like Fortnite. Oh my god. I had an addiction to WoW for 10 years. Shadowlands was the final straw. I had to hard disconnect to escape. That's kind of scary to talk about, Wrath. You know, they talk about young men having less sex than older generations, but they don't talk about video game addiction. You might be addicted to a video game. It might be cutting into that free time that you could have used to go out and try to find a sexy girlfriend, right? You got less time to go find a sexy girlfriend if you're playing WoW. Let's do a medium for crystal spots. A medium for crystal spots. There you go. My right hand is good enough. Blank is more to blame than games. I don't know, man. I've heard that argument. I'm not here to defend Korn, but I feel like video games take up more of your time, don't they? So you got young men who spend like 8 hours playing video games or more, and I feel like that would be more detrimental to your ability to get a girlfriend than seeing naked girls online. So there's always some Christian guy trying to explain once again how adult content is like the end of the world. And maybe you're right, maybe it is. But I feel like just time-wise, the real problem is maybe you're spending eight hours a day on World of Warcraft. I mean, that's enough to do it. Especially if you pick up a job later. So let's say you're working a job for 8 hours and then you're playing games for like 6 hours. Well, then you're done. You're just out of time now. All those streamers. Back in the day, you had to pay for it. Now it's risk-free. Rookie numbers, in my opinion, need to pump those up. If you spend more time on blank, then yeah. What if you can't do it mentally? Free blank online. Wrath says, oh, I made time for that, mister. I think young me just got sucked in because of a family death. I was off and on later, but realized none of it mattered. Yeah, that's a strong feeling when you realize none of it matters. Jeff says, physical therapy was rough. I need blessed pulls to heal from. All right, you got it. 151 and 1 nightmares. There you go. You can line up a girlfriend and play. That's true, but you're not going to play like as if you didn't have a girlfriend, right? Because if you had no girlfriend, you're going to play way more. But the thing is, guys I think they will get addicted to games and TV and the internet in general, and they'll do that rather than going out and saying, hey, my name's so-and-so, let's go on a date. Let's go. Let's go get some smoochies on. In the end, nothing really matters. What? When you look at all the hours you wasted on, think if the server shut down, all those years never existed, it kind of clicks. Yeah. Well, I think everyone who plays games a lot kind of has that moment where they go, I don't even remember doing half this shit. You know, I played this game. I don't even remember doing these things. Was that fun? Am I enriched? And then when you realize you're not actually enriched, you're like, oh, man. Makes you dizzy. You're like, what am I doing? When you realize you have 0 risk skill. Just curious, but I have a graded 10 sealed box of fossil. What? He's got a PSA 10 graded fossil box, guys. What do you think? Hey, my name is so-and-so. Let's go to my place and play Sims. Mr. WoW servers in China shut down, and forever. It was a big thing for a while. They shut it down so that their people wouldn't play it. I mean, it almost makes sense. They grade boxes. They do not grade boxes. That's why it's so funny. PSA does not grade booster boxes. Edward Carranza, 2 energy lottos for Mikey for gifting me a subscription and 1 Disney pack for me. Okay, this is for Mikey. Good luck, Mikey. Got 1 and 2. Ah, cold. I'm sorry. Those are from your friend, Edward. Okay, and now 1 Disney pack for me, Mr. Edward. Steamboat Billy. Decades of playing the game for the Chinese player gone in 1 day. LMAO. Yeah, that's wild, man. There must have been some people who really, really felt effed up by it. Maybe there were some guys who knew they were addicted and they're like, this is good for me. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I needed. Like an alcoholic, and alcohol gets banned and they're like, you know what? It's for the best. I was an addict. I couldn't have stopped myself. Mr. Edward. Did you just trash the promo? Yeah, I regularly do, actually. I usually don't show it on screen because I don't want you guys to be like, put that in my bag. 7.23. It's just a non-holo card. It's probably worth something, but I don't really care. There we go. Next up, we got Andrew Zhang. 1 Disney Blau. Let me go get some more Blau, okay? 1 in 5 people born as Chinese. Yes, they have a lot of kids over there. Good for them, man. Good for them. I say shame on us for being so anti-child. I think it goes against nature. There we go. I'm not religious, but I feel like Americans are obsessed with abortion. Apparently they shut down the service because of a licensing disagreement. Oh, okay. Okay, I hear you. So that's interesting. You want a little promo? That promo is actually kind of nice. Okay. Never thought I'd go deep in Disney 100, but I really want to see the Steamboat Willie get pulled. Throw this over here. Uh-huh. Ooh la la. There we go. Mr. Andrew Zhang with an AN. Would you rather be Chinese or Japanese? I guess Japanese. China is on the rise, but Japan's already got a nice society. I don't know. You know, I feel like it depends more like who you're born to specifically. There's people who are really well off in China. You'd be better off being their kid than a commoner in Japan. Credilli. Here's Expedition Raichu. Looking fine. Shining Legends Rayquaza, that's very cool. Bulbasaur from Crystal Guardians. I think this is my last one. The other one already sold. Dusclops, Crystal Guardians. Wow. I would rather have dirty knees. Mister, will you spank me? If you were a pretty girl, maybe. Let's see, what's next? Jonathan Jack would like that Fates Collide. Okay, don't worry. It is there because it comes out of this big case behind me where there should be plenty of them. Here we are. All right. Ready? Let's see what we got. Jonathan Jack. Fennekin. Oh my god, nice. Umbreon EX. There you go, Mr. Jonathan. Lovely. Great pull, man. Marshall says, nice. I might buy it if it's the pack also what it is there. Oh, check that out. So Umbreon is in Fates Collide. And I tell people that, and it's like they don't listen. I'm like, this is an Umbreon set, and no one cares. They're like, ah. So Jonathan Jack, you were in this box. Any more progress on the website? No, not today. We're very busy today. We're always very busy. Do you have any Pop Series Gold Stars? Pop Series Gold Stars? No. Midnight Suwazo with a big order. 3 PokeBRUHs, 2 Poke151s, and 2 Sneaker Bunkos. All right, do I have enough PokeBRUHs for this? I'm about to sell out of the PokeBRUHs. You ready? So here we go. Pack number 1, Raichu, Pikachu, Keldeo, a promo Eevee, Dragonite, and Rocket's Admin. Pack number 2. Vulpix, Ponyta, Raticate, Wartortle, Lickitung, and Lapras. Pack number 3. Diancie, Lucario, Regirock, Salamence, Pokebreeder, Dark Vaporeon, and Slowbro from Red Deck. Jesus. Alright. Looks like there's only like 2, maybe 3 packs left. I could start to restock them midstream. I don't do as good of a job, though. So 2 Poke151s. Question is there any other TCG pack you open, or is it mostly Pokemon? I was looking for One Piece content creators. Yeah, just check my description. We got tons of One Piece. You're in luck. You have come across the One Piece guy. Although we ran out of Kingdom of Intrigue, there is more on the way. Yeah, we got some One Piece right there. We got some Japanese One Piece. But we really just carry this Bandai Namco One Piece. I know there's other One Piece sets out there. Did I call him Lucario? My bad. I'm actually very sleepy tonight. Oh man, we need more Sneaker Bunko. Is that just a wrapper? That is the price of a sealed booster pack. Okay, I only have a few of those. Then I'm sold out. I'm missing the Zorodan for my set. Still trying to add it to my collection. The what? The Zorodan? It's game time, says Marshall Weber. Sneaker stinker. Two Poke151s, 2 Sneaker Bunko. Here goes. Oh, Krabby. Oh, Cloyster. Wow. All right. Cool. Toss this over here. Wait, what am I trying to do? I'm having trouble living with a big peepee. Oh, are you? Oh, yeah, that's so difficult. Let's see. Those big peepee boyfriends always want to give it to you. We are. Let's see. Okay, that's a hollow. All right. Excellent. Midnight Sawazo. Nothing but boobies here. No etch card, though. We can't help it, says Marshall Weber. Okay. And you would have a bag over here, perhaps? Mr. Midnight. Welcome back, Mr. Midnight. Monkey says, filth! Miguel. Okay, was it the case you were in this overflow box? I feel like we did this last time. Yes. Here we are. Is that Raichu for 6? That's 6 corrupted Raichu. Somebody just has to buy it for her. And then I heard she'll paint you a picture. Next up, we got Willpower PCS, 2 V-Star Universe. And 151. There we go. Mr. Willpower. Drill it, says Alex. Hey! There we go. Whoa. Whoa. My hands are up. Boy, I need a finger painting of the Mona Lisa. Huh, finger painting, that'd be funny. What if I finger painted like different Pokemon? Okay, and Ekans. Oh, lordy. Mr. Will, did you need a new bag? Be sure to mention the bag status that you have, okay, guys? So I know if you have a bag or not. Definitely helps the stream go by. Mona Lisa isn't that good. I've done better. Here he is. Found one. All right. Is that Japanese Typhlosion still around? I don't believe he is. I believe I just took him away. I said, do away with this one. Mister has to finger paint the 151 in stream. I don't think I've got the talent for that. All right. Yeah, I have a new card on the table now. Charles Bell says gay. Wow. That's so deep. That's so insightful. Having some bud with your buds? I'm having some bud with my buds. I don't know if that's easy to read. I'm going to paint with your mom, King Body Paint. Your mom. Edwin, you smoke weed? Bro, you smoke weed, bro? Crystal Crobat, $3,500. Mischievous. Houndoom. Naughty Doggy Girl. Bark, bark, bark. Oh. Lovely. We got vintage Topps packs. Jeremy Patterson, live grade, the stamped Eeyore. All right, Jeremy Patterson spending that last 10 bucks. There goes Mr. Doesn't Drink. I drink tons. I'm a big drinker. Girls find that sexy and cool, right? I think they do. I'm a big drinker. I can drink. Glug, 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 glug. See, I'm cool. Well, weed, vape, but still. I'm going to paint a brain and give it to King. Disney is in big financial trouble. New indie flops, new mermaid flops, Buzz Lightyear flopped, theme park in law dispute, has lost 4 million subscribers, and they're in debt 45 million for Fox. Heard about that, yeah. Maybe what they need to do is make one more ruined live action where they race swap the main character and the whole story plotline has been changed to be 2023 woke garbage. If they could just do that, I think they could really turn it all around. Because that's what consumers want. We were hoping you could take our favorite childhood characters and race swap them for politically correct reasons. Not because it contributes to the story at all. All right. So, Jeremy, I'm going to go take a look at your Eeyore. Oh, very fascinating. I'll be back. Mister, I'm Ching. How many slabs I got here? How's it going? I don't know, actually. I don't know how many slabs you have. They should partner with Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney. I think that would work, too. If they could just partner with Dylan Mulvaney. I'll be back, guys. Ooh, let me have a drink of this. I was just hoping that maybe Disney could get my child to question their gender ideologies, make them wonder if they were born in the wrong body, and then go on to maybe castrate themselves. That'd be cool. Thanks, Disney. I was hoping I'd have to deal with castration. So your guy's got a problem here and here in particular. You say here and here. So he's going to end up being a 9. Mr. Jeremy Patterson. He's otherwise very nice. That card on the right side. You got a problem with the Scarlet? Are you kink shaming? She likes it. It's consensual. Don't be a prude, okay? Don't be a goody two-shoes. We're living in the future. All right, there we are. Oh, wait. That's an old grade of 10, a new grade of 9. When are you sending off for PSA? So the PSA submission has begun. I was not done with it when I had to stop and do this live stream. But yeah, the PSA submission has started. Here's Magnus Marshall, 5 last Airbender packs. You got it. Is all fact, look into it before slating my comment on the matter. Oh, I'm slating it, and I'm not even going to look it up, Ninja. What did Ninja say? 45 billion, I think, not million. 7 years for Star Wars, Lost Trilogy. Kathleen Kennedy hasn't lost her job. I don't know. Rumors of sale Star Wars back to George Lucas. What an absolute mess. Oh my God. If they sell it back to George Lucas, I will cry tears of happiness. And then we can forget about the Disney era of Star Wars and pretend it was like all... That's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen in a million years. I bet you Star Wars is one of their only good franchises right now. Probably because they didn't make it. They didn't come up with any of the actual difficult creative process. They just steal it like a good cosplay, and then they whip their stupid political ideologies into it and their hiring practices and make it seem utterly stupid and ruin the deeper philosophical epicness and seriousness that George Lucas had created to make it the success that we know it as today. All right, 5 Avatar. 2 Lost Oregons. Where'd those go? Oh, they're way back here. There we go. Do you think Ashoka will bomb? I don't know. Maybe it won't. I feel like it will. My gut's telling me that it will. Okay. Greedent getting an Terra EX and Obsidian Flame. Nice. Greedent. Terra EX. You gotta try the new Snoop Dogg box from Jack in the Crack? Oh, we don't have Jack in the Box out here. Kenobi was okay. The forest chase scenes and hammed in Black Sith User. Oh, the forest chase scenes and hammed in Black Sith User. What are you talking about? Pokemon running out of ideas. I hope they don't mess up the world between worlds. All right, let's get these popped open. Ooh. Dude, this music sucks. What kind of music you guys want to listen to? Filioni has written and produced Ashoka, so I think it will hit his reaction from Star Wars Clone Wars. I don't know. I don't think it always I don't think it matters who produces it. I think it matters what Disney allows. So Disney says, this is what we're going to let you put in your show. There we go. All right. I'm gonna bust. Play some Warcraft music. I don't know. What am I, some kind of huge nerd? Dude, we're not nerds over here. We're cool guys. Right, guys? Sign in if you're a cool guy who gets tons of pussy. Filoni had more control before Disney. Kennedy won't let him go too far with live-action stuff. Mr. Help, I'm sleppy. You're schlepping? Oh, you got Uncle Eero. Blah. He's burping on you. Lord of the Ring music for the win. Yeah, I think if I played that, I'd get the copyright. Every movie this guy said flopped made profit, especially the Star Wars films. I think what he's trying to point out, though, is that he's talking about the fact that Disney actually had to buy Star Wars. So I think what he's claiming is that minus the cost of the purchase of Star Wars, maybe it's not as much money as you think. Here we are. But I can tell you, I saw the numbers for Little Mermaid, and that one did flop. And I've heard that the latest one, the Elemental one, is a huge financial flop. And I'm hearing that Indiana Jones is also performing extremely poorly, and that whatever his name, Bob Iger, is very upset about it. Name 5 new characters from each film without even using Wikipedia. Here's Manectric. You talking about the new Star Wars? Indiana Jones has a long way to go for the budget they had. Mister, look up the numbers. Little Mermaid doubled the budget. I did look up the numbers, and when I looked them up, it did not double the budget. What I read was that it actually lost money. So we must be looking up different numbers somehow, Matthew. Here's Magnus Marshall. Mr. Magnus. Hold on, let me see. Let me try searching Little Mermaid. Oh, we still have that picture from Game of Thrones up. So this was on June 5th. Hold on. June 1st, Little Mermaid might actually lose money for Disney. It's funny that there can be two outcomes. Two different articles. Okay, so what you're not understanding is that it's not just the cost of the movie, but the advertising budget as well. So the film reportedly spent $250 million plus another $140 million on global market spending. So which means The Little Mermaid could break even, but it won't make much of a profit. Anything in the low 400 million global threshold, and this fish is apt to be sinking to a loss of around 20 million. Okay, and then it says here, Disney's last live-action feature, Aladdin, back in 2019, did very well with 1.5 billion worldwide. The problem is that Little Mermaid's China ticket sales are weak. That country is supposedly very angry that a black actress took over the role of Ariel. Little Mermaid had a strong start domestically, nabbing 100 million over 4 days. But then, Little Mermaid faces off against another family film, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Best case for Little Mermaid is that it breaks even, at least from theatrical revenue, despite a really good opening domestically. Wow, so they spend an enormous amount of money on advertising, apparently. I don't know if that's true, though. Do they have to reveal those numbers? And the cinema take from cost of ticket, is that one piece? Live action, real or fan made? Disney fanboys will not accept this. It's a Netflix series. It's very, very real, sadly. He's going by wiki numbers, says Monkey. It already made 600 bazillion, mister. We're really talking about Little Mermaid this late or even right now? 527 million worldwide gross. It only cost around 400 to make. So if it cost 400 to make and they spent like 140 million in advertising just for the global advertising, that would mean that it's still not break even at 527. Or are you saying worldwide? Okay, yeah, so worldwide would include the domestic, correct? So then it's still not break even, correct? So 400 to make, 140 to advertise globally, that's 540. So they'd need 540 to break even. It cost 400 total. Rip Disney, I'll be back. I'm going to go revive Disney. All right, so let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. That information came out in June, so it's been a new month, okay? So I don't know how accurate it was, but I believe we read it back then, and that's what it said back then. Mr. Magnus Marshall, I have a bag. Make Winnie the Pooh brown, because the brown bears are a minority. Yeah, he's yellow. That's not right, man. Too much yellow bear representation in our movies. Mr. Magnus. I'm getting kind of pissed. I'm pissed! Whoa, Magnus Marshall. How's it going, man? It cost 400 with advertising. I'm talking about now, mister, not then. All right. The article I read says 140 for advertising. Let me see how much it cost total. So it says 250 million production cost, reportedly 140 million marketing. Little Mermaid under the most generous projections needs to listen. So I typed it in here. 250 million production, 140 million marketing. The most generous of projection needs to gross approximately 560 million at the worldwide box office to reach a break-even threshold. So I don't know what number is missing because these two together do not equal 560. So I don't know, man. But this Movie Web is the first return on Google. How much did Little Mermaid cost total? And that's what I get. MovieWeb.com says 560 to just break even. So it sounds like it will break even, but it could even lose a little bit of money. But it'll probably break even at least. 560 is roughly where it's at. Matthew said it's at 527. So, you know, it's got that extra $30 million to earn. But it sounds like it will cross that finish line. Here we are. So there's some number missing. Because 250 plus 140 is not 560. So I don't know how it works. There we are. All right. Next up, we got Calvin Fellman, 151 Snipes. Snipe! Let's not act like classic Disney films weren't racist and dirty, not to mention that Pinocchio references Epstein's Island with the pub scene. That's right. What? Pokemon Breakthrough. Ooh. You want to pack a breakthrough? $28, everybody. It's not good to break even, right? That's exactly right. You don't really want to break even because it means you basically worked for free for multiple years. So you're trying to actually turn a profit. And if you invested all this money into the company to the tune of, you know, almost $600 million, and you only make your money back, well, over that time period, $600 million went way down in value because of inflation. So breaking even is the equivalent of losing money over time. You could have just taken $600 million and put it all into Amazon stock or some dividend fund, and purportedly you would have gotten interest back on that, right? You could have loaned it out to somebody and made interest. So whatever you do, you can't break even. You have to make at least 7% on $600 million. That's kind of how it works, guys. That's why he said that, and it's important for you guys to understand that part. Here we are. It's a known fact that Walt Disney hated the juice. Here we are. We got Moltres and Dragonite. Most people were racist back when Disney first started. Just shows how things were back then. I think people are racist now. And increasingly, I feel like it's just become this super... We're like super hypnotized by it. Oh, it's blowing our minds. We can't figure it out. You know, it's like, oh my God, it's the most important things in our lives. It's always going to be that way. You know why? Because people discriminate against you if you're ugly. People discriminate against you if you're poor. People discriminate against you if your teeth are bad, if you're short, if you're not learned enough, if you're not, if you don't drive nice enough. You get discriminated for everything. And so the idea that you would be discriminated against also because they don't like your skin color, maybe, is just how the whole world works. You're never going to shut it off. Men aren't going to suddenly look at maybe unattractive women and say, you know what? We're just being big meanies when we call ugly girls ugly. We need to stop this because ugly girls and pretty girls are equal to each other. It's just not how the world works. You go, I like the pretty girls and I don't like the ugly girls. Just like that. That's how it is for women. They go, I like the rich, tall men, and I don't like the short, poor men. It's the nature of the entire world. And so that's just how it is. And yeah, so maybe Walt Disney back then, maybe he didn't trust the juice. Maybe he didn't like black people. Very different time period in that. There wasn't a lot of progress back then. And, you know, everyone was kind of like that. That's just how it was. I mean, if you were born in that time period, you would have probably been that way because that would have been common. Patrick Strader, 3 Marios. You got it. Here it goes. Ooh, a mushroom. Do you believe in Ouija boards? I believe they're... Yes, is what I mean to say. Yes, Ouija boards is definitely Satan, and he's trying to contact you. Walt Disney was a pedophile. Well, a lot of people back in that time period married younger girls, if you didn't know that. We were looking that data up the other day. It turned out people were getting married at like the age of 16, maybe younger. But that's just like, maybe it was that way because people also died sooner in the past. Did you know that? People didn't live as long back then. And women were not expected to get a job, and they were not expected to go to school. They were just expected to get married and have children right away. Here we go. All right. Patrick Strader. Mr. Patrick says he needs 3 energy lottos and 2 whip 151s and that he does not have a bag. Is it true Disney makes these bad live-action movies to renew copyright? That's a good question. I don't think they would need to do that. Promote sex in all their cartoon films. Disgusting! What? That's right. No one in this stream better have sex. Myself excluded. Here we are. All of their characters should be ugly. Therefore, we won't be promoting sexuality. Oh, Giovanni, Patrick, look at that snipe, dude. Patrick, there's so many people trying to snipe the way you did. You just kind of came in, you're like, I'll just take 2 packs. Snipe. Sex only until death. I just like to be hateful. I'm educated, though I got a bachelor's. Here we are. Only little boys and girls like Disney and Joe Biden wanted. What? Disney this, Disney that. I'm just sad Disney got a hold of Star Wars and ruined it. There we go. 3 energy lottos. Book smarts are different. You're different. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You ready? Ah, cold live customs. Or, not live customs, energy lottos. Oh, well, you did good on the 151s. Mr. Patrick Newbag. Do you think Disney will buy Pokemon? Definitely not. The Pokemon company would probably be purchased by the Japanese government before they sold it to Disney. Here we are. Japanese government would be like, no, 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 no. That's our #1 export. You're not selling that. That's staying in the family. In fact, America's very stupid when it sells its properties overseas. I don't know why it does it. There should be a law against it. They should be like, you can sell your company, but not overseas. We're keeping that shit over here. Not giving foreign investors our most prized assets. Like when Anheuser-Busch got sold at InBev, why'd we do that? Why didn't we just keep it here? Let Americans make money off of our companies that we run. Now, we'd be slaves to the owners from InBev. Unless InBev got a very bad deal on it, which I doubt they got a very bad deal. I'm sure they got a normal deal. Yeah. Americans are stupid. There should be laws, though. Law should state very clearly, you're not going to sell Anheuser-Busch to an overseas investor. It's not going to happen. It's an American company. It's going to stay in America. There you are, Breakpoint. What are you talking about? Wait, hold on. They haven't had a Star Wars film since the prequel. Silly mister. Oh, you're right, Wrath. I was having this really weird dream, like this bad company got a hold of Disney and destroyed it. It was just a dream, though. You have to do things with a copyright to keep it. It's like Disney losing the Steamboat Willie movie. I was a little boy. Coincidence. We printing guns now. We printing machine guns now. America. Beanie Weenie got into his first fight, mister. Ninja Squirrel says, Japan has laws that investors who try to buy Japanese property, anything over 20%, has to go through regulators. Japan's economy is in a bubble. Lily break yet? The Lily break. Let's take a quick look at those breaks. You got Charizard, the Rocket Pack break, and the Lily break. They've all had progress. Let's count the spots in Lily. Remember, we need 89. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So there's 36 spots in there. It's more than 1/3 done. It'll be at halfway done when we hit 40, right? That's the Lily break. All right. Don't forget about those breaks, guys. If you need another spot, go get another spot. Mr. Thim. 3 more 151 snipes. Okay, you got it, Thim. Right now, the Pokemon 151 set is what's popular. I heard Lucas got in trouble on Epstein Island and had to sell the rights to Disney. It's all making sense now. What? All right. I knew it. What's sad about Disney is they could actually have the best films on the market right now because their actual intellectual properties are some of the most loved properties in the entire world. And yet they choose to kind of ruin them, like what they did with Ariel and I guess what they did with Peter Pan. They choose to make them like, it's like what Magic the Gathering has done as well. They choose to make them sort of like this political correct thing, and society does not like political correctness. About half of society likes it, but I bet not even half of all of them truly like it. Some of them are probably also annoyed with it. And I guarantee you, the conservatives are not interested in it at all. Here's a theme. Microsoft, and so why sell a product to only half of your society? Why sell to only half? Because you're dumb. Microsoft and Sega brought up that info on Gaming Podcast. Foreign investors frowned upon great honor, Japanese culture. Oh, foreign investors frowned upon great honor, Japanese culture. Bought up that info. I don't know what you're saying now. Yeah, maybe what you're trying to tell me here is Japan looks down on selling its brands to foreign investors. Good for them. That's how it should be. You're dumb if you're a country that has made a global brand, you're dumb if you sell it overseas. It should be the shareholders of that company should be the Japanese people. Just like if we invent a company out here in America, the shareholders of that American company should primarily be Americans and stay in the hands of our people who actually worked on it and invented it. So, and the only way to get that outcome is to talk to the government and say, we want a law like this. We want a law that says it needs to stay here. If somebody's going to get rich on this property, this intellectual property, it should be us. We're the ones working on it. All right, Mr. At them. But, you know, they want that good Chinese money is what's going on. They say, we want the Chinese money. I want to get rich. I want to be a billionaire. How am I going to become a billionaire if I don't build a factory over here in the U.S. and then sell it over there? Sell the rights to it over there. All right, Typhlosion. Magnemite. Lovely Magnemite. Lickitung. Wick. Pokemon made an international branch for a reason. There's been a big problem in the UK. Our stuff getting sold off. There we are. Roaring Skies. The funny part is the SJW won't buy the product that they're fighting for. So they project to the people not footing the bill. It's madness. Right. You're talking about like they don't actually watch the movies that they complain about. That kind of deal, right? I've heard that before. Jeff Leon. The Keyboard Warriors. Here we are. All right. Pokemon made an international branch for a already read that. Mr. for 2024. Mr. for moving to Dubai, man. You look at places like Dubai. Countries like Dubai, they're the future, in my opinion. You're going to have countries like Dubai that gather up all the smart, successful people into one nation, and then they're going to live there far away from all the craziness happening in places like the USA. That's the future. That's the future if countries like America don't get their shit together. All the smart, clever people are going to move to places like Dubai. They're going to be like, that's where all the fun is. That's where all the investment is. That's where you're not punished for being successful. You're actually encouraged to be successful and encouraged to move over there. That's the future, guys. And then people will be like, I thought we were going to eat the rich. It's like, how? How are you going to eat the rich? They just move their money to Dubai. They'll fly it over. Actually, it's funny. I was just listening to someone talk about this on Norway, apparently, is the latest country to have this happen. They passed a new wealth tax a couple years ago or something like that. Was it 2022? I can't remember. And apparently, after they passed that tax, they had a big outward immigration of their billionaire class and millionaire class to other countries because they're avoiding the tax. They say, all right, well, we're just going to a different country. That's definitely the future. And countries like Dubai are never going to agree with like a worldwide one government tax rate. They're going to say, no, 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 no. This is our advantage. Our advantage is offering low taxes to the wealthy. Mr. Tablet wants a Star Wars. Give me a second. So the goal will be moving out of America if you're successful enough. Ooh. All right, you ready? What's up, Louis Sutton? He says, do you remember me? I do remember you, of course. There you go. Okay. Some Topps Chrome for Mr. Temlet. Imagine a Pokemon Stadium on Unreal Engine 5. No, 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 no. No Pokemon on Unreal Engine 5. You may have Pokemon on a cardboard box called the Switch, where the characters can barely load and there's no voice acting. Whoa. Imagine Pokemon did kind of like what Monster Hunter did. You know, Monster Hunter, every version of Monster Hunter before Monster Hunter World was like these low quality graphics and all clunky and gross. Then they made Monster Hunter World and it was a big deal because it was actually nice. And you could play it on PlayStation, you could play it on Xbox, and you could play it on PC. and the graphics were really up to date. Imagine they did that with Pokemon. Wouldn't that be wild? They'll never do it. Why would they do that for us? Whoa. Here we are. We got Weequay. New console would be bananas. It would be very bananas. Or imagine a Nintendo console that was as good as like Xbox or PlayStation. That would be bananas as well. They will not be doing that though, will they? They're going to use old recycled computer parts for the next Nintendo console. There we are. I wonder what the next Nintendo console will be like. When will Nintendo realize all of their customers grew up? Like they have more adult customers than children customers at some point. See above statement from FTC versus Microsoft. Nintendo new console due out is PS4 power confirmed. I asked why Nintendo never try and use next gen tech. Yeah, so that seems to be the pattern. They use technology that's 1 year old. I think they do that to compete on price. In other words, they keep their console like $100 cheaper, and then they go, well, we got slower, worse graphics, but look, it's $100 cheaper, and we still got Pokemon, we still got Zelda, we still got Smash Brothers, we still got Mario, and then people go, I gotta buy it anyways, don't I? You know what I mean? It's like, wouldn't this be nice if it had the latest graphics? And it's just like this never-ending cat and mouse chase for better graphics. Isaac Schmutzer, hey mister, I would love a spot in the Rocket Break if it's still available, and 2 more energy lottos. Of course it's still available. Here we are. Mr. Isaac. Yes, if you guys want to see the Rocket Pack Break end, you may have to buy more than 1 spot. Let's see how far along it is. Barry McConaughey just became a member. Oh, thanks, Barry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We're at 24 spots here, which means we are about 21 spots away from finishing the Rocket Pack Break. That's honestly not much, by the way. Did you know that? So if about 10 people donated $20 to get into the Rocket Break, it would be pretty much over at that point. 2 energy lottos. Mr. Isaac, you ready? We got 1 and a 2. Oh, number 8, Ma. That sounds like Machamp. Number 8, huh? Yes, it is. Haha. Beautiful Machamp. Mr. Isaac, congratulations. They just released the 4th installment of Pikmin on an old-ass platform. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of lame. Ooh. Now's maybe a tricky time to consider investing into Nintendo because probably investors are curious as to where the company goes next. They're not sure if it's going to be highly profitable yet until the next console is actually announced. Here's a little War Turtle PSA 5. Let's put this into the energy the energy thing for $10. Be almost like a cold pull. So that's going in for $10. The new rules, you need to pay PayPal. You just need PayPal or crypto. What? Do you have to be member to open packs? Oh, a member, I see. Yes, you have to be a member to open packs. No, you don't. I'm just teasing. Try and get this one. Here's Toxtricity. Let's see. Think this is worth anything yet? Toxtricity VMAX 196. No, he's as cheap as ever. $35 for that card. He's going in. It's a good choice, actually. Hey, mister, do you take Doge? I did in the past. I have taken Doge before. I don't have my Doge address up there because it takes up more space in the menu to have multiple crypto addresses. Were you looking to buy a decent amount? Maybe I'll add it right now for you. But these are only expensive slabs, man. You guys are kind of right. I don't have any cheap slabs. Yeah, these are all expensive. Holy. We need to remedy that. We need some cheaper slabs. Nintendo has started releasing old games through subscription services. They'll never do backwards compatibility again. Yeah, I agree. There's going to be no backwards compatibility because then why would people subscribe to the... I'm sorry, there would be no No, I said it right. Backwards compatibility. Why would they go back to a system... No, I did say it wrong. Yeah. So backwards compatibility is where your Game Boy can play an older Game Boy game. And that's nice if you own the older game. But now they're making you essentially repurchase it in the form of a subscription, correct? This is a Tammy Lowe donation card. If you guys get the 0, Tammy Lowe gets a nice card. I'm tripping over my words now. I'm very sleepy. Midnight says... Okay, so he says $60 to start a Sabaway on the Masaki Gengar. Ooh, sounds good. Scary. The Wii U suffered so bad because they had to stutter it to match graphics on the Wii. Oh, really? Wii U was terrible. They had Wii U out for like just a few years, and then they're like, all right, time to move on. Time to move on. So what is the Rocket Break? Is it just a pack break? It is. So the Rocket Break is a special kind of pack break. Give me a minute. One second. All right, there we go. So the Rocket Break, $10 buy-in, one person gets the entire booster pack. That's what it is. One buyer gets the entire booster pack. Okay, we're going over to Sabaway. Midnight Sawazo. You're going down here. July, Midnight, Suwazo. And he's going in for 26 minus how much? So $60 to start the slab away, huh? So that would mean there was an extra $35 placed into it. So then we do 2,600 minus 35, which is 2,565. Okay. Okay, let me just see how that looks. Very good. Okay, now we write your name on the back. I just wish you could change the controls. Nothing feels worse than reverse jump buttons on old Mario. I think their Nintendo subscription is actually really good. You get access to all those old fun games with one payment. Yeah, I'm not complaining, but what if you want to play a game that they just don't have available? Like, why don't they have any of the Pokemon games available? I'd love it if they put Pokemon Blue on. I'd play that right now if they did it. I'd be very satisfied, actually, as a customer. I think it saves on your console. Jason, might depend on the game. All right, place this over here. We've had a couple brand new Sabaways. Ancient Origins, $40 a pack if you want to open up a really fancy XY Euro pack. Misty Gyarados is now available. Mister, they have the Pokemon card game in Stadium. Be grateful. Yeah, but those are all right. I played Pokemon Stadium a little bit. I got bored of it real fast. What I really want to play is old Pokemon Red and Blue. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Okay. He would also like to have 4 V-Star Universe, and then he says, good night. Aw. Mr. Midnight. Let's see. Ah, here we are. Stadium was such a grind. I remember you could take your Game Boy game and upload your Pokemon from that into Pokemon Stadium. And that was really exciting back then. I was like, wow. Two, three. Okay. Some tells me their next console is just going to be like Nintendo Switch, but with updated graphics, and that's it. All right, here goes. Sleep. Stadium announcer, always hyping it up. Okay, we got Lunatone. Some hollows. So this is nice. They hung on by the skin of their teeth. Okay, here's Buzzy Bug or whatever his name is. Okay. Pack number 3. Oh, you pull something. Ah, there we go. All right. Picking up Charizard. Congratulations, Midnight Suazo. One of those Charizards that they removed from Crown Zenith. Isn't that stupid that they did that? So sad. But we got a lovely Charizard over here. All right. Congratulations, man. Look into a Steam Deck Mister. You can emulate almost anything, even the Switch. Oh, wow. What a fantastic round, Midnight Suazo. Very lucky. Must be good luck for putting away that Masaki Gengar, too. Thank you so much, man. Excellent round. Excellent, excellent round from Mr. Midnight Suazo. I love that Futurama custom Steam Deck intro. Okay, put your hollows here. Look at that, guys. Didn't that round make you jealous? He just made money on that round for sure. There we go. Now we've got Jose Jimenez, 1 PokeBRUH and shipping. Please, mister. You got it. Jose Jimenez. Oh, we're nearly out of these. Okay, you're going to get a poker round. Ah, all white deck. What do you got? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Bisharp and Beldum. Okay, the Snivy is actually pretty good if he grades 10. You know, to get the Snivy starter poker card, you basically need this deck. So you need the white deck to get this Ace of Clubs Snivy. Okay. Grab your bag. You really like those PokeBRUHs. You ordered a lot of them. Now, where are you? I don't see you over here. Did we put you up top or something? Maybe we put you up top. That is so heavy. Is it Vargas? 1 PokeBRUH and shipping, says Jose Jimenez. Midnight made 100 plus. That's right. It's like hitting the jackpot in the slot machine. Ding, 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 ding. Jose Redondo. He didn't have like a box or anything, right? Was he really just ordering 1 PokeBRUH and shipping? I feel like we're missing something. You still here, Mr. Jimenez? Maybe he had like a slab he once shipped. Maybe his bag got put in the wrong box. I should have a bag. Ah, you got put in the wrong box. That's what happened. There's a JU box, and your cards got put in there. There we go. The Charizard VMAX from the UPC is the one of those rare English exclusive cards. Yeah, you're talking about the alternative art Charizard VMAX, right? And usually, if it's printed in Japanese, then we get it in English. But you're saying in this case, it's an English-only exclusive. Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's get you your label. Okay, and print. Thank you again. I think enough time has passed that we could probably do a break on one of those Charizards. Yeah, like the Clara full art from the milk carton. That also is an English exclusive, says Matthew Fowler. That's what I was thinking too. I wonder if they would release it later though in Japanese, but we're already on to the next season, so it's curious if they do. But we had that happen with Tag Team in English, where we got the English version later. I think a few of the Tag Team cards are exclusive, aren't they? So some of the Tag Team All-Star cards end up being exclusive pulls for Japan. I don't remember which ones, but some of them. Definitely the Hyper Rares, right? Okay, it's Black Star promo. Okay, here we are. Here's the number on it. Go back. All right, here we are. And there are tons of them. They do not sell for anything. Let me go over to PSA. I want to take a quick look into those and see what their pop report are. Give me a moment. Okay, Black Star promo. So that chart, wow. That Charizard got graded into the absolute ground. You want to see it? So that Charizard number 261, Sword Art, Ultra Premium Collection Charizard is the full art Charizard VMAX. That's the alternative art, right? 5,310s. Wow, not even slightly rare. And that card sells now for about $100. Crazy. That is really wild. How about Evolving Skies? Umbreon. You know what's interesting about that Charizard is it takes no skill to pull it either. You can just have one the moment that you buy one of the 151 or the UPC Charizard sets. I mean to say, you just get to have it. 14,000 graded. Yeah, what a joke. That's one of the things I've been talking about. Like, how do you even consider something collectible at that point? It's not. It's obviously not collectible. Wow. The Full Art Umbreon VMAX Secret Rare 215 is at 7,000 now, and that's just PSA. Wow. You know, my prediction might still end up coming true. Remember when I said that I don't think it's a good thing to hold and that you should get rid of it? That might still be true in the end. You never know. All right. Mr. Jimenez, you're shipped. We got Lou Bays. It's Lou Bays. Can I have the Shining Legends pack? 2 Sneaker Bunko. I'll pay for shipping. I need a new bag. It's been a very long time since I've been here. Night, night. I trust you to look through the whole pack. Lol. It'll be fun to watch tomorrow. Okay, so 2 Sneaker Bunkos. And that's a display pack. So what you actually get is the one that came out of the same box. So you get this next one. I'll pay for shipping now. I need a new bag. It's been a very long time since I've been here. So, Lou Bays, are we shipping your bag? It'll be fun. I trust you to look through the whole pack. Oh, you mean look for maybe like an older bag? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you mean by whole pack. There we go. How many Moonbreons from Eevee Heroes? Oh, good question. Somebody else can look that up. Okay, so you got Peepsachu, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Quillfish, Larvesta, Marshadow. This is a little bit of a colder one. All right, so you do end up with Marshadow, Larvesta. That's a cold pack. Matthew said he found a Neo box. I'm going to go buy it. A Neo Destiny box. That's it. I'm buying it. Breaks for everybody. Ooh. You got Naughty Nipple Girl and Grabbing Her Boyfriend. Pack number 2. Lubays. Dark-skinned elf girl. And here we are. Blue-haired booby grab girl. There we go. Why does RGP have beef with you? Who's RGP? What? All right. Lubays. He got beef with you, bro. Oh, what just toppled? Oh, the coin stood up. Okay. They didn't all topple, though. They're right here. There we go. RGP. I almost feel like I recognize that name. RGP is better, in my opinion. I don't know what RGP is. Found 3. I bought them with my frequent flyer miles. Nice, man. No one has beef, says Alex. We getting another Halloween set for Pokemon this year, hopefully. All right, Lubays. Here's Lee Goins, Leo Flores, Luis Rodriguez, Luke, Lucas, Luke, Lewis. So I'm going to look for your bag, Mr. Lubays. We got Lorenzo, Leonidas, Louis Laura, Luke Robson, Linda, Liam. How much for the Charizard coin? Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Here's a really old Luis Martinez bag that is officially expired. Ugh. Let's see. Lee Goins, Lewis Sutton. Alex says, you promoting. Alex, if anyone is promoting, feel free to ban. Here's Lucas, Luke, Luca, Luis Oyervides, Lewis. Damn, some of these bags are crazy old, man. Larry Ellis, Leopold, Lee Oshwall, Luke. Here's Luke, Lydia, Lee, Luis Oyervides. Does he have 2? Landry, Logan, Leo De Leon. Whoa, he doesn't even have a number on his bag. Llewellyn, Luke Trilla. He doesn't have a number on his bag either. Neither does this guy. Whoa, those are really old then. This one's really old too. Those are all no numbered bags. That means those are from like forever ago. Wow. So we started numbering the bags like 2 years ago. So these are over 2 years old. They're just sitting here. What did Leo De Leon have? There we go. Wow, I can remove these now. There we are. We'll put this over here. Wow, you have a little Charizard too, man. Very nice. Dibs? All right, you got it, Fernan. He called dibs, guys. You all heard it. What did Larson Mandeville have? Larson Mandeville. Whoa. Wow. So obviously what's going on is I held these bags because they're really old and had decent pulls in them. Here's a Llewellyn. Llewellyn Carvalho. Let's see, some hollows. We'll just get rid of these now. Oops. All right, lovely. Very nice. And Luke Trilla. I can understand why Luke would leave his bag. He just had one hollow. There we go. All right, put those next to the PokeBRUH for future use. I did not see a Lubays. Lubays is getting a new bag. I need a new bag. It's been a very long time. I'll pay for shipping now. I wonder if he means that he's paying for shipping ahead of time. Mr. Lubes. You want a barbecue? Give it up, mister. What's up with them? So those bags were over 2 years old because we started numbering the bags, dating them, I should say, back in 2021. Those guys are long gone. They said, I don't even care. To me, it's always shocking. Maybe they like died or something. Have you guys ever thought of that? Maybe they like died in a car accident. Or maybe they said, I'm never opening Pokemon cards again. And then they said, I don't even care about the ones I have left. There it is, Lubase. Why does no one spell my name with 2 T's? Because it's Matthew Fowler with the 1 T. So I would be open-minded to putting these available for slab away, by the way. Yeah. I have another Charizard that I'll have to grade one day. This is pretty special. All three of them together. You basically got the best aspect of the coin set. If you had these 3. I don't know what to offer them for. I think I'd like to offer the Charizard for close to 1,000. But I don't know about the other 2. That's a very rare coin to be holding. Ooh, Dragon Frontiers Nidoking. Here's Tim Stodgel, 1 Energy Lotto Ekans Slab. What? Tim Stodgel says, please add to my outgoing shipment if it hasn't left yet. Tim, I'm totally confused. 1 Energy Lotto Ekans Slab? Are you, you mean this one? Oh, you mean this one, don't you? Okay. 1 Energy Lotto and an Ekans Slab. That's what you meant. I got it now. Now, Tim, I am very confident that your stuff has already shipped. Mr. John was in today. He did all the shipping. So I'm confident it would have shipped. There we go. Let's try this Energy Lotto. You ready? I had an Xbox friend I played with every day as a kid. Then one day he never signed back in. That was in junior high, and he's still on offline. Wow, that's sad, man. Something must have changed for him. Go. Maybe he got a girlfriend. Who knows? Cold. I'm sorry, Tim. All right, let's see what we got next. Matthew Castellano says, 1 more Galaxy Chrome. Give me that not Alakazam, that Anakin Skywalker signature. You got it, man. Mister, when are we going to smash Adam's 22 wife? What? Mister, when are going to smash Adam's 22 wife? No idea what you're calling. I'm watching from the gym. Yeah? Good for you, Mr. Athim. Good night, Mr. Eddie. Reminds me of that story where the Xbox friend logged off for years and then popped on one day. Friend messaged only to find out he died and it was his little brother playing on it. What? That's sad. All right, you ready? I've seen that happen before. I had a friend I was playing with on Xbox all the way back in the Xbox 360 era. And then I had this friend, he was from the Netherlands, and we'd play a lot of games together. And then he disappeared for like a full year. And then one day he was playing again. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And it was his younger brother. Here we are. And R2-D2. Hey, that's me! Don't look at the crazy guy behind the camera. Mr. Matthew. No Siggy? Where's the Siggy? They're hiding the Siggies from you, Matthew. It's a conspiracy. Okay. Here's 6 Corrupted's birthday card that you can donate to if you'd like. It's down to 234. BGS 9 Gengar poker card. Very nice. Have you guys seen the price of the poker cards? They're exploding. I noticed even the graded cards are going way up in price. Ooh, lovely. Jasmine Steelix Versus Collection. Great card. Dark Raichu. Topps Chrome 10 Slowbro. Great card. That R2-D2 has a weird guy in the back art. What? Yeah, he's looking kind of strange, man. I don't trust it. Let's see what we got. Give me a second. I'm doing important things. Stop, please, stop. All right. You ready for this? We got a nice card here. I killed my best friend for Sharingan. I'm gonna use my Sharingan. Heh, sorry, kid. I was only using 10% of my real power. Heh. Wow. Crazy. Well, unbelievably pretty card. You guys want to see it without the sleeve? Wow. This price to hold system has me offering cards I normally wouldn't offer. Okay. What's next? Jeff Leon, 151. One from Nightmares. Inky. Mr. needs another boat. Bye, bye, bye. I was thinking about that, actually. I was thinking about getting a Sea-Doo. But that's not the reason that that's for sale. That's for sale for business purpose. Just a regular sale. One Lost Origin. Okay, One Lost Origin. I don't think I'll be buying anything else this year. That one boat was enough. Enough toys to last a while. There we go. Lost Origin. One Lily. Oh, one spot in the Lily. Okay. A boat for your boat. Flex on the other boaters. Jeff Leon. Jeff Leon. You are the coolest guy in the universe. There you go. Lily is about halfway done. And one rocket. Okay, one in the rocket break. Rocket break is more than halfway done. It's actually the closest break to finishing. We could finish it tonight, guys, if y'all buy a spot for $10. Then we'd find out who gets that rocket pack. Just make your boat. Just make your boat. Be a man. I think you can, actually. You can make canoes. Yeah. I don't think I would make a motorized boat, but I mean, in theory, you could probably handcraft a boat that you attach a little motor onto it. Yeah. You ever seen those canoes with like a mount for a motor? A million years ago, we made our own stuff. We're going against nature. Here we are. Now we're still making our own stuff. Just looks very different in the future. There we are. Now you might make a card business and then trade that skill with somebody who's a boat maker. So you just trade your best skill rather than having to be trying to be skilled at everything. We're going against nature. It ain't right. What's up, Mr. Neo 4? It's not on the menu as a pack break, is it? It's not. Right now we have Crystal... What's this called again? It's called, yeah, Crystal Guardians. I thought it was going to be called something else. So this is the current pack break. A lovely pack of Crystal Guardians. Could have the reverse Charizard in it, by the way. But we do have a Neo 4 pack for direct sale if you'd like. So if you're interested to just buy a Neo 4 pack, it's probably nearby. To the next one. Second to next one. Here it is. Wow. A cheap price of $1,400. Very affordable, very cheap. There we go. Emphasis on lose all your money. Here's Drowsy and Dragonite. All right, nothing too crazy in here, Mr. Jeff. There you go. Cavemen weren't afraid of the red food dye. That's right. I'm tired of complaining about food dyes. I'm going to go get a bag of Skittles. Our Jeff Leone. Very nice. Thank you, Jeff. We have Chong Xiang. He says, 1 Opus, 1 Soldiers. Oh, great choices. Grab this. Ugh. What makes the vintage packs amazing? Oh, the fact that they're amazing. It's buy one, get one. I sent for Nicholas on ZELLE. Can you go through my bag when you get the order? I don't know what's in it. Sounds good to me. All right, Mr. Chung Xiang. Let's go pull you a cloud. You want to see the cloud he's trying to pull, guys? Great card. What box is it in? He's trying to pull this cloud. The pyramids were built with that red dye. That's right. Great time to be collecting Final Fantasy cards. A lot of people are paying attention to the Final Fantasy franchise as they have just released Final Fantasy 16. Lululemons are Aaron, Duke, Gipple, and Garland. Okay, a little bit of a colder pack. I think Lulu's probably fine, though. And how about here? Can we pull this Tifa? This is one of the best cards in the whole hobby. Sahagin? No. You'd be lucky to pull that Tifa. Oh, right. These are treated as bulk, actually, because it's not like Soldier's Return is rare the way Opus 1 is. The pyramids were built with that red dye. The pyramids were built by aliens. Oh, my God. It's aliens, bro. I saw them land in my backyard. They were like 8 foot tall. Chong Xiang. Here we are. Very nice. Wonderful. 6 corrupted art. 2 energy lottos. 6. You got it. Let's get you a snipe. Snipe time. We got 1 and 2. Ah, I'm sorry. People love these energy lottos. They're fun, huh? All right. Well, I feel like we've nearly rotated through all of these cards. Here is Alakazam. Here is... Yes, I'm recognizing these cards. So we're about ready to clear the cards off the table and start all over again. Super Dan, 2 blank burst snipes. Please, mister, I got to Bagu. What's up, Super Dan? How's your night? There is some kind of tech they had that we don't know about. That's right. It's called big peepee technology. We've lost it. We're all small peepee today. Happy, what's today? Wednesday, by the way. Is it Wednesday or is it? It's Thursday now, right? Can you believe it's already Thursday? My God. The days just fly, man. The days literally fly. Here we are. Lovely. Mister, you saw the aliens too? Oh, yeah. Ever wonder why the Red Sea is next to Egypt? Exactly, says Matthew Fowler. If there was, we would know about it. What? The pyramid is literally just stone bricks, guys. Like, calm the F down. Aliens. The only way this could have been built was aliens and ghosts. I swear. They were using some primitive technology, dude. They had stones and levers and probably some slave labor, or close to it. Here we are. Super Dan. Grab this bit. Damn, Bigfoot. Yeah, giant, says American favorite hoarder. There we go. Pyramids have a hidden laser in them. I saw it on the Transformers documentary. How come we can't replicate it? Because we got better things to do than build things out of stone intentionally without any technology. We'd be really dumb to spend our time doing that. Then how come Riddle me this, Batman. Why are Egyptians, who are 20% of the population, building 100% of the pyramids? A bunch of bored men wanted to play with big Legos. I say kill all men. Oh my god, this one would be a crazy one to offer, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. All right, give me a second. Do 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 do. The pharaohs had millions of slaves that they used till they dropped dead. Those damn pharaohs. I say we eat the pharaoh rich. I don't think I'm ready to offer this one. This one's too crazy. All right, we're going to move on to the next order. So the next order is Ethan Ortiz, 20 celebrations and 1 live custom. I think you meant to say 2 celebrations. Yes, he meant to say 2. All right, 1 live custom. You ready? Ethan Ortiz. I read 20. I'm like, that's a big order. Then I saw your payment. I was like, that's not a big order. What's the card we want to see, crazy? All right, you got cold one, man. Cold live custom. You want to see? I was thinking about putting this up on the table. A Shining Tyranitar 10. I feel like the person who tries to slab this away will definitely default on it. They will not pay it down. I just don't think they have enough money, basically. This is one of those really super expensive cards. So the problem is, if I let you slab it away and then I whip out my wallet and replace them, and then you default, then I've just invested in a third one of those. Don't tempt me, says Rand. Very cold. Almost too cold, says Doom. The boobies are on the wall, Drills. All right, 2 celebrations. You ready? Looks like we need a new ETB of celebrations. I'll be back. Don't tempt me, says Rand. Rand, you can just keep increasing the duration that you slabbed away for $25. Easy. Maybe it takes you a couple years, right? Maybe it takes you a couple years to pay it down. But, you know, it's $25 every 6 months. How much would that Shining Tyranitar be? Probably about $6,750. Small bag, by the way. The boobs are on the wall, Drills. I already read that one. Small bag. We like to call it a bag with lots of opportunity. Small bag's such a derogatory term, you know? Why don't you send cards to auction houses? Nah, those places are rip-offs. They take a bunch of money in the form of fees. Maybe if the auction houses were completely free, actually. Like if you could post your card and have it sell an auction and you kept all the money, that would be a lot more worth considering. But they always want some stupid, gigantic fee. So, better just selling them directly on my channel like I've been doing all these years. Successfully. I have zero incentive to sell with any other platform other than my own. All right. You guys think King Tut wanked? Oh, he wanked, bro. He wanked like crazy. Yeah. And here we are. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for the guys who sell their stuff in auction on like eBay, and then like the auction ends poorly. You know what I mean? The auction ends poorly, and then on top of it selling for the wrong amount, they got to pay eBay like a 13% fee. Jesus. Just sad. I think auction houses are a scam. They charge a fee to sell, and then they add like 20% buyer premium. It's insane. Yeah, they are there to scoop the value out. There we go, just 2 of these. eBay's cool. It's just that I'm scared if I were to sell an auction on eBay. Maybe there's so much competition, you know what I mean? Get the wrong price, and then on top of that, a 13% eBay fee. It's a lot. But yeah, those auction houses like PWCC, Golden Auctions, those kind of places, ugh. How are they even going to stay in business? You know, I haven't shopped on those websites in like months. I don't even bother anymore. Maybe if they had really competitive pricing compared to eBay, but it's like literally the opposite. Oh, Blastoise. Cool, man. How about that, Ethan? Don't feel bad, mister. They just cancel when that happens. I gotcha. I don't think I've ever had someone do that to me, though. All right, double snipe. Great job, man. Snipe! Yay! Doom's very, very pleased with this. This is Ethan Ortiz. Ethan, you can't be out here slaying. Slay queen. Where the hell's your bag, Ethan? I'm about to get pissed. All right, well, hold on. I hate looking through the e-boxes. They're like so hard to access. All right, let's see. Eric, not your fault, Ethan. Here it is, Ethan Ortiz. Found ya. 2 classic hits, nice. Missed with the live snipe. That's right, but you made up for it with your Blastoise and Zapdos. Next up, we got AJ Kit, 1 Nintendo game pack. 1 Nintendo game pack. Yeah, like, wasn't there a first edition base set Zard that was put into auction and it went for like 175 or something like that? Or no, was it like 75? Might have been actually 75,000. And when I went back to him, he still had the card. I asked him what happened. He said the buyer canceled. That's what he told me. And then I realized later, I was like, no, he didn't. You canceled. That happened, was it last year? Happened, I think, at the end of last year. Mister, how old are you? I am 34. Here we are. You ready? Got any lolly slabs? Lolly, lolly, lolly. Get your adverbs here. Wow, he got the Zelda. Nice. We got some of these. Lolly Goddess. It literally I do. I have Lolly Goddess Hestia. Preparing for those waifu packs in the near future. Let me ask you guys a question. Why don't I just take this whole lot and go grade them? Wouldn't that be smarter? Weird. Mr. singing that Schoolhouse Rock. That's right. That was one of my favorites, the adverts one. Super Mario. Mister, take your shirt off. Do it for the stream. All right, I'm taking my shirt off. Ugh. All right, it's off. Ladies, please. I'm married. Here we are. Ooh, The Legend of Zelda. PWCC made about 6K on that one sale just for hosting. Jesus. That's it. I'm an auction house. AJ Kit. Mr. AJ. Let's find your stuff. We don't like plastic inside boobs, but we like boobs inside plastic. Hey, who said that I didn't like plastic in boobs? I might have said that. Here we are. There we go. Girls like to get those fake boobs sometimes because they're so horny all the time. That's very fascinating. Oh, AJ Kit, do we need to update this bag to say 723? Wow, this bag's been over here for a full year. Did I get anything? What's up, Super Dan? I don't remember anything good coming out of those 2 packs. Okay, let's do a refresh. Look at all these cheap cards on the table. This one is kind of cheap. Legend Maker, Magneton 10. Nice. Dragonite, Delta Species. Delta Species is pretty cool. Rocket. Blasting off again, bro. Larvitar. And Holland's Electrode. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, we're getting that food. I forgot about that. I just got a charge to my credit card just now. Okay, now we got Ethan Ortiz. 1 Pokey 151 and another live. Oh, okay. Ah, it's also cold. I'm sorry. What are they doing to us? What are they doing to us? Plastic boobies are all right, but those big chongas that go overboard are crazy. We are. Sneep. All right. Lovely. Ooh, Polyswirl Vaporeon. Okay, Mr. Ethan. There we go. Next up, we've got our good friend Matthew Penna. 1 Lost Origin, 1 Lost Abyss, 1 Naruto. Naruto! I want to be the next Hokage. 1 Naruto and 1 Lost Origin. Love those D's. What? Robert loves D's. D stands for penises. All right, Matthew Penna. Let's see what you got. Ready? Get that sneep on. Getting that sneep on. Can't spell Hokage without gay. Happy Pride Month. Hey, Pride Month is over. This is straight month now. I'm pissed. He's trying to take our month from us, guys. Okay, we got Bruce Lee. Time to go to Vegas, I think, says Robert. Why would you go to Las Vegas? All you're going to do is gamble your money away, he said as he casually opened Pokemon cards. Jackson's on a list somewhere. I only buy flat lollies, says Jackson. Here we are. I'm not going to lie. I find the itty bitty titty committee kind of sexy as well, but it's not a lolly thing. That's weird. I don't identify with that kind of thing. I don't know what's up with that. That is creepy behavior. But, you know, there's girls out there with smaller breastists, and I've always found that sexy. It makes them seem like a gazelle or something. It's hard to describe. I like tall women who don't have huge chests. You know what I mean? In fact, maybe it's a sign that you're tall, because I don't think it's natural for a woman to be both tall and large-breasted. It just doesn't seem to go together. Have you noticed that? So they don't seem to go together. Matthew Penna. Ugh. They started up that $2.3 billion orb in Vegas. What? What are we talking about? Matthew Penna. Robert says, nah. What about he's? Matthew Penup. He's are he's. Matthew Bain, Marcus. I don't like big booba. Flat is best. I don't know what counts as flat. I wouldn't say... When it comes to breasts, I really don't discriminate it very much at all. So it's like, I'm talking about this subject that I'm really not that picky about, to be honest. If you had a larger boobs or smaller boobs, I'd probably be pretty chill. I'd be like, all right, that's just how you are. You know, there's a lot of boob discrimination that goes on. But I like to make it a point that even small-breasted women are very attractive. It's okay if they have small breasts. Drill says all breasts matter. That's right, because some girls are just naturally small-breasted. It's just how it is. It's not their fault. And I don't think it looks ugly. 2 for Nicholas Carolexis. You ready, Nicholas? C is a nice size if I had to pick. Here we are. There you go. Very nice. All right, what we got? We got Spiro. And we got... You ever seen girls with large breasts get older? Those boobs change dramatically over time. You ever notice small-breasted women as they age? They don't really change too much. They look the same. It's a really good look. Small-breasted is a good look. Makes you look younger as you age. You know what I mean? But you got really large breasts. As you age, those start swinging around your belly button. Very different breasts in the future. So I'm always planning like 30 years ahead of time. Nicholas Carolexis with an N. Here you are, Nicholas. He said he wanted to see into his bag. I regularly try on bras, so I know breast size, says Matthew. Oh, wow. He is a bra size expert. Don't question it. He's got... Whoa! Those are not itty-bitty titties. Same here. Look at that. Wild stuff, man. All right. Oh, you got the fishy in the back. Cool. Big B, small C. There we go. I think that women with smaller breasts also come off as more athletic. And that's really attractive, too. I think that that's part of the reason why I find tall women attractive is because they seem more athletic. And so I find that attractive. All right, next up. The line is short. Ruben Aguilar. Ship 2 bags and 4 slabs. You got it, Ruben. The line is short if you want to open some cards. Short waiting time. Ruben. Okay. And 4 slabs, he says. Wow, that clears up a lot of room. You got a box for you right here, Mr. Ruben. Boobs built the pyramid. Them running titties. Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot's okay. All right, Mr. Ruben, let's grab a Lego for you. Ruben Aguilar. Padded envelope. Let's print. She's tall, small-breasted, and athletic. Doot it, doot it, doot it. Yeah, but she has a very smug look. I don't like the smug look. She got nothing, maybe a cute face. I'm not in, says Robert. Robert? What are you talking about, Robert? All right. Who's next? Ethan Ortiz, who says 2 more live. So who's the hottest actress in your eyes? I think Gal's amazing. Good genes. Let me look at Gal Gadot again. No, I don't like the way she looks. She's like annoying to look at. You know, I think if we're getting real picky, My mom had blue eyes. I have green eyes. I think I'd like a girl who has that sort of blue eyes, blonde hair look. But she just looks smug. I mean, look at her. I wouldn't want to date something that looks so smug. See the smug look? What do you think that's like? Very non-cooperative personality, combative personality. That's no fun. I don't like people with the combative personality. I don't care how you look. If you're sort of high on yourself, it's... But, you know, she's a movie star, so that's just going to be how it is. Mr. She's kind of right. Oh, Mr. Kind of Right. Would be way hotter if there was a small... If there was a ball sack right underneath them. What? What's the prettiest card you've ever seen? I don't know. Roseanne. Yeah, I'm looking more for a Roseanne type. Very good. Cheese nose. All right, let's get these packs open. Ethan Ortiz. Did we shuffle already? I feel like we did, but I'm just going to shuffle again. Here goes. Can't beat a good-looking MMA girl, very attractive. All right, here goes. 1. That's the dang it card. So I'm going to let you skip this unless your next pack is a hit. You ready? 2. But this is cold, so we're going to let you skip the dang it card. Dang it card goes back in. And you get the card that comes next. Okay, you ready? It's still cold. Oh, that sucks, Ethan. That's a tough round, man. All right. Can't beat a good-looking MMA girl, very attractive. There is an actress that I found really attractive. Let me see if I can look her up. Tilda Swinton, although she looks very old now, so she's aged a lot. Tilda Swinton, I find her attractive. I probably find women similar to her attractive as well, but I wouldn't know their names because I don't know a lot of Hollywood names. 6 Corrupted Art. 151. You ready? Yeah. Tilda's a bit older than me at this point. She probably could be my mom or grandma. I don't know. I don't know her age. Show us, mister. Mister, when I send cards to you for grading, what is your preferred way? Could you elaborate? What do you mean? Well, let me see if I can find a younger image of her because she looks like a grandma now. Okay. Yeah, she's even more attractive as a... So, here's Tilda Swinton, the actress. All right. She has a sort of sharp-looking face. Almost like an alien, actually, too. She has a crazy-looking face. But, you know, it reminds me almost of, like, what you would expect from something from, like, a fashion show, even. You ever notice that fashion show girls don't really look beautiful? They look like angular, almost. That's real pretty to me. I like that kind of look. Cate Blanchett looks great even now. Yeah, Cate Blanchett, she's pretty. All right, 6 Corrupted. You ready? Yeah, gingers are disgusting. Whoa, we got Charmander and Zapdos. That's a man, mister. What are you talking about? It is not. Here we are. Mister has a unique taste. Well, I don't like... I think if I was being as picky as I wanted to be, because I'm a multi-billionaire and I can have any girlfriend, what I would not end up settling for is a conventional-looking person. I'm not interested in conventional-looking people. I want somebody who looks unusual. And unusual in some sort of good way. It's hard to describe it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to look at somebody and it's like looking into an old abstract painting or something from another time period. And her face gives me that. So when I see that, that's what I see. And that's why I like it. I don't want to just look at sort of just every woman's face when I see the person I'm with. I want to see something unique and hard to find. All right, let's see what we got. Ethan Ortiz, 2 more live. Damn, dude. All right. I hope you get something. I'm scared, Ethan. All right, you ready? Give me Topanga from Boy Meets World. She's thick. I'm not necessarily looking for thick. Mister, look up Julian Hugh. Do you find Michael Jackson attractive? I think a lot of people found him attractive. I didn't like the way he changed his face with all of the face changes. But before his vitiligo, before his burns and all the reconstructive surgery and all that, I think he was an attractive man. He probably could have had any girl he wanted. He wasn't just special in the sense that he looked, young and healthy, but he was extremely talented. So you can almost see the talent on him too. You know what I mean? He goes, oh, there we go. Oh, who doesn't like Michael Jackson though? But do I find him especially attractive? Not really. Not really. He looked fine though. Oh, you got the Gengar plush. All right. That is the Gengar plush small. It ships separately, and I'm supposed to get you a label for that. Oh, where's Jennifer Yap? See, Gengar plush came out. What? Yes, there was a Gengar plush. Should I put it back in, you think? Rip Jen. All right. I wanted that. Oh my God. It's going back in. I actually have a supply of them, so it's going back in. All right. That is the Gengar plush pull for Mr. Ethan. It is back in the box. And Ethan, to ship this, I have to create a special label for you. Okay. Took 5 years to pull. It did take a while, didn't it? Okay. And parent. I'm done grinding BDO for age of nonstop grinding. I didn't even get any good drops, mister. I need therapy. Mary, I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend giving up all MMOs. Nobody should ever be playing an MMO. It really does just take away all of your free time. People simp on Jen, it's probably a man. Six Corrupted says Jen's a girl. What are we talking about here, says Breaks. Matthew Fowler says Jen is a mom, I think. All right, here we are. Mr. Cheese says sneaker and a 151. Okay, here's a sneaker bunko. One of the best-selling packs, and a 151. But, mister, you play Destiny. True, but that's not an MMO. I guess you could say that you could waste a lot of time grinding Destiny, but I definitely haven't spent the kind of time on Destiny that you might spend on an MMO. I'm not playing it that much, but every time I do, I just want to die. BDO is such a grind. Cancer fest. Hurry up. My break is almost over, says Cheese. Cheese, you ready? So this is Cheese's pack. We can't have Cheese miss this. Time to get a big hit for Mr. Cheese. Oh, you did it! Ha 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 ha. There we go. I just seen a flying car that was approved. Yeah, I saw that too, the news headline for that. It's like, it looks kind of like a big, oh, you got two of the sexiest girls at least. These two are the best-selling girl cards. The one that looks kind of like a drone, right? That card that turns sideways. Never touch RuneScape LOL. I know people with over 1,000 in game days played. Jeez. I did play a lot of RuneScape when I was a little kid. I would not touch it as an adult. Got better things to do now. Playing games as a kid, that kind of makes sense because kids got all this time to burn. And games at that point, I think there's still things to learn from games when you're young. Because you're learning so much about the world at that point. Like, I got scammed in RuneScape. That was the first time I ever got scammed in life. It was on RuneScape. So that was actually great education. Better to be scammed in a video game before you get scammed in real life. And yeah, so that was a learning moment, and it was a cheap, safe learning moment. You don't want to get scammed in real life and then find out about scams, because that'll be expensive. Okay, I don't play VG since I was younger, except FIFA Soccer on Xbox a couple years back. May I see the plush? It's a very good plush. I would have to travel really far into my home to go get it, and I don't want to. All right, cheese is done. Next up, we got Mr. Hathim, 2 151 packs. Video games help me learn English. That's really smart. Yeah, I noted when I was a kid playing, of all things, Pokemon, that Pokemon was teaching me English words. So I was playing Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Sapphire, and then after that, those were the main ones I played when I was young, right? And there were so many words in the game that it really expanded my vocabulary as a kid. I found myself going, huh, you know, I wouldn't have thought to use that word. Or being like, what is this word? There we go. People betting on it actually working and going to market. Flying cars, guys. It's the future now. We're finally there. There we go. All right. Mr. Hathim. Yep. They said it's slow on road travel. It's also electric. There we go. Very nice. So it's 3:17, which gives me free time to do what I want. I think what I'd like to do is work on the PokeBRUHs for a minute and get some new PokeBRUHs made. So I got boxes like this. This is going to help me construct the PokeBRUHs. All right. Alex, I was born one and blessed with a huge blank. Oh my God. That's cool. It helped her learn English. There we go. Huge blanks are a myth. What? Have you done a lot of testing? Is that why you're saying that? Done a lot of research? First-hand experience with a lot of blanks? I have a 9er, so what? Yeah, so what, bro? Oh, these are so nice. Look at these. Wow, really pretty. Not on Coca. What? Ooh. Legend Maker Vibrava. That's cool. I don't do Coke. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's no fun. Not even Coca-Cola? I actually scan about 1,200 men a month with the CT machine. I've yet to see a massive dong. Well, they're probably growers, not showers, bro. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah, you're looking at flaccid peepees all day long. You're not going to see any huge peepees. on average, I see much more micro penis. Whoa! Dude, I feel sorry for any guy struggling with that. That's it. I have a purpose for this stream, guys. We are going to donate to the Anti-Micro Penis Foundation for research for bigger peepees. How about that? Is that wholesome enough? I think that's a pretty wholesome goal. Here we are. Finally, somebody who's fighting for change. Somebody's always trying to do some kind of thing. Same here, but I don't do scans, says Aaron. I just see a lot of dicks. I lost service. How's the box topper break going? How's it going, Mr. Russ? The box topper break is moving, but it's moving slowly. Obviously, there's a lot of spots in that break. I don't sniff coke. I only smoke the Zaza. That's good, wise wizard. All right. Oops. How about that Sherm Perm? What about donating to Re-Sleeve Peepees? Re-Sleeve? I don't think that's a thing. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's a thing. Re-Sleeve. All right. We're putting together some PokeBRUHs right now. Killing a little bit of time. There is no line in the queue if you don't want to wait a long time to open some cards. I can donate my hoodie if yours is getting cold. Oh my God. What did he just say? Donate my hoodie. There we are. PokeBRUH. PokeBRUHs are very popular. I constantly have to reset this, and then I just run out again. I try to strike a balance where it's like attractively priced, but I don't like give away the actual farm. You know what I mean? There's a point where you got too many cards in one pack. Simp, simp, simp. Mister, what are your thoughts on cocaine being found in the White House? Law. Nobody cares. Does anyone really care about cocaine in the White House? Like, I don't think anyone would have cared if Donald Trump was doing cocaine. I don't think anyone cares if Joe Biden's doing cocaine. They'd be like, all right. However, we have other problems like economic recession, high fuel prices, an endless war in Ukraine, a diminishing middle class, and a need to rewrite our rules for immigration and then to secure the border. And none of those are actually getting addressed. So the real problem with Biden is that, not that he's smoking cocaine or whatever, doing lines of snow. The real problem is that he doesn't seem to actually do anything. Like, what is he doing for America? Other than sending, one thing he has definitely done, he is definitely sending billions of dollars to Ukraine. So on that subject, that's definitely getting done. But what about doing something that makes people happy? You know what I mean? How about helping people afford their homes? Helping people get better jobs? Helping people get cheaper education? How about those kind of things? Why don't we solve like some of the actual problems? But how would we solve those problems if the government's busy inflating the dollar by sending all the money first to the Middle East for an endless war in the Middle East, then a disastrous pullout from that, just to be followed by an endless war in Ukraine? Like, oh, thanks. Government's really got our back. It's funny because it's a Democratic president, too. So it's like, all right, the Democrats are in power, right? They don't like war, right? Nah, they love it. Send all our money overseas because we got so much of it laying around, so much free money. So when the government has to print all that money and just pump it out, I mean, it causes inflation at home. More and more U.S. dollars circulate. Also, people around the world holding U.S. dollars are looking at their money going, why am I holding this? Why am I holding this garbage? They just print it like crazy. I'm not going to hold U.S. dollars anymore. Terrible idea. I yearn to be sniffed in the passionate way he does, says Drills. Who? Who gets sniffed? Okay, hold on. He is still a blankophile either way. So, if there's real evidence of him doing something that serious, I'm sure he would most likely be kicked out of office. He's very creepy around kids. He's way, way, way too touchy-feely. But, you know, putting your shoulders on a girl, smelling her, and then smooching her on, like, the forehead or wherever he does not technically count as having done anything, in my opinion. So, as creepy as it is, and as much as you may not want him near your kids, he hasn't done anything criminal. So, I don't know if he's technically a blankophile. But if you had evidence that he was, that'd be good. Then we could do something about it. All right, here we are. Biden touched me. I will show on this doll where he touched me. Damn it, Biden. He groped that actress, did he? Can you tell me a good night story? I'm going to bed, says Burr Gucci. Once upon a time, the cost of college blew up so fast and so much that you couldn't go anymore without pulling out an $80,000 debt. The end. Rockabye. I fell asleep. Did you open my other Galaxy Chrome? I did. It did not contain a signature. In fact, it didn't contain any large hit, which means that the packs are hot. Quick, open another one. It's a loaded box. God damn, can I just get these cards in here? All right, put these over here. Did you hear the mic'd thing where he is telling the girl about how he wanted to show her the video he showed his daughter and how he loves 15-year-old girls? True story. He's a creep. I'm going to show you the video that I show my 15-year-old daughter. Yeah, that's a creepy thing to say. But again, what are you going to do about it? Like, what has he actually done? You know what I mean? That you can take action on. Why is Celebration so expensive? I don't know. Somebody bought Celebrations today because people buy it, I guess. It was a special ETB set, right? And it gives you a chance for Charizard. So do some math there. Some quick math. They're very sneaky, says Breaks. Can you give me a small loan of $1 million? I'm in a tight spot. Oh, here you go, Mary. Small loan of $1 million coming right up. I can put these in here. Damn, I got a lot of Pokemon cards. Holy cow. Look at these PokeBRUHs now. We got some PokeBRUHs here. Okay, let's try and get another one. He went to greet the Spanish lady from Modern Family, and his hands went to her waist, and you can see she intercepted him and backed up. He's just really friendly, dude. He's very touchy-feely, you know? It's not a sexual thing. He just loves people. So much love. Comes from a place of love, and definitely not sexual gratification. There's just no barriers with him, you know? Nah, that's weird. It's very weird. If it was somebody who was not famous and the president, they would definitely get called out on it. They'd be like, you are a groper. You may not grope people anymore. No groping, please. He has a lot of love to give. If that was us, we would be put in jail. That's why I'm saying, like, you can't normally do that. You can do it when you're famous. You can't normally do it, though. I'm a roper because I hang people. It's just his love. He wants all over the kids and the ladies. Right, he likes to share his love. Sorry, chat got me acting up tonight. All right, there we go. PokeBRUHs are restocked. Put this back in the middle, and I'll go check your orders, guys. I get this box and put it away now. So, all this Biden talk has me bricked. I'm getting all hot and bothered talking about Joe Biden. Weston Miller, 3 of the 1993 Star Wars. Which one is that? Galaxy Ones. You got it. This is for Weston Miller. Oh, Weston. Mr. Weston. Okay. So why is Donald getting gone after it and not Joe? I smell political witch hunt. It's the greatest witch hunt in American history. No president should ever have to go through what I went through. Biden can't even walk without falling. He's not fit to lead. He should be in a nursing home. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir, man. I feel exactly the same way. It's kind of scary. I can't believe that. It's like an emperor has no clothing kind of thing, right? Nobody's saying it. You got some talk show hosts will say it, but the news definitely won't say it, which is really, really, like, you know, it tells you what you need to know about mainstream media. They won't talk about it. It's definitely an emperor has no clothing kind of thing. Okay. It's blanked up that they use him. It is elder abuse. I don't even think it's elder abuse. I think that he is in on it, you know what I mean? Like, he may know he's older, but he's still kind of there. The idea that it's just elder abuse isn't true. He definitely chose to ran. Yeah, it's wild. I tell you, it's a witch hunt. The fake media has no shame. They've deliberately made it look like a lunatic, and all I'm doing is fixing America. China's taking over, and we're doing nothing. Here we are. I'm moving to China, then. Ah, there we go. All right. It's Obama's third term, proven. And after this, it'll be his fourth term. Because he'll have Michelle run. Republicans did not like Barack Obama too much. There we go. There's Job of the Butt. That is one of the best pulls in this set. It is a naughty girl card. Here we are. Here's Job of the Hutt. He's got the sexy girl on a chain. And she's got a lot of butt to give in this card. This is a typical Pokemon card collector and his waifu. All right, and then what we got here? Trump can't even wake up without committing a crime, but that can be said for everyone. We allow to have power, and then the people wake up is going to stay like that. Which crime? The one where he did like the secret documents about whatever it was? Here we are. Oh no. Here we are. Weston. Mr. Weston. Trump's a criminal. NBC told me. Ah, here we are. How's the price? You just said it, mister. Which crime? There are too many. No, I'm asking you. There we go. There's a lot of allegations, obviously. An allegation doesn't mean that he's guilty of anything. All right. Very nice. Who's next? Ethan Ortiz. 2 celebrations. You got it. He did what all the other presidents and senators do, but they like to point it out because he is Trump. There we go. But when it's said so many times, says Dawn Silent. Mr. Ethan. Eep. Very good. What do we got? Shining Magikarp. Oh. Why is the Lord of the Rings pack still so expensive? The ring was found. That was based on a reprice that I did after the ring was found, but I don't know if prices have fallen further. I know there hasn't been much interest in it. I'll go double check it, actually. There we go. Clinton has his pee-pee sucked on live TV behind the podium. The senators we elect don't even represent us. They just get bought out by companies, all of them. Yeah, lobbying. Lobbying is a real thing, for sure. I mean, you could argue that the companies are represented by people who do want to be represented as well, so they deserve to be represented. But, you know, when a politician when their job relies on getting funding from those guys, I feel like it does sort of create a conflict of interest. So maybe the way that elections should be run is every politician who wants to run for election is given a default amount of money to spend for a campaign. And then after that, you're not allowed to spend anymore, and you're not allowed to receive any donations. Ethan, what a nice pull. Shining Magikarp, too. I am the Senate. All right, so give me a second with these Magic the Gathering things. Have a good night, man. You're a good dude. Thanks, Lou. America needs a Jamaican president. What? All right. Would it be so hard to just have like a good president? God. There are still some numbered ring cards. The price is still high. Please check Lord of the Rings pack prices for me. My Japanese Shining Magikarp got a grade. Hold on. I wish I knew what I was looking up. Hold on. So this is what I need to find. I need to find this product. Collector boosters. Does it say how many are in here? No. Thought it was like 12, actually. Next president better be a black trans man or we riot. My Japanese Shining Magikarp got graded 10 by you, and I look at it on my desk every day. Aw, that's so cool, man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so once again, there are 12 in a box. That's why I needed to know. There are 12 in a box. And then I need to find the price of a box. When people are given power, they can't help but abuse it, no matter how good they are. I wouldn't abuse it. That's because I'm one of the good ones. All cops are beautiful. ACAB? That's right. ACAB. ACAB. I remember that. Dude, that was so cringe. Okay, according to this, the price should be slightly lower. I should be selling at $52 a pack. Let's vote. Who would skim off some money from the budgets? Mister, that's what they all say, says Don Silent. That's right. Can't trust no one. There we go. 52. So 55 wasn't that far off. 55 was just a guess, too. That's the funny thing. All right, cool. That's funny because not too long ago, it was like a $61 booster. So it fell like $9. Next up, we have Matthew White. One Top's first movie. You got it. Matthew White. Sanders is the worst. He's all pro-commie stuff, but he has at least $2 million house. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me, isn't there like a YouTuber that's like that as well? I thought I heard of a YouTuber who's very pro-socialist, pro-communist, but then he lives in like this really fancy multi-million-dollar California home. Wait a second. That's not equality. You're in the 1%. the top percent of the 1% of the 14%. All right, what we got? Let's tax the billionaires and watch them leave to another country. That'd be smart. Okay, we got, come on, we need help. The chase for Pikachu. Okay, we got Dragonair. I'm liking these. I'm liking these. They're not sticking too bad. Lovely. What about all those priests with private jets? You must be talking about like evangelicals or something, because priests do not own private jets. Here we are. Don't cry, Togepi. Most priests have to live in a small home attached to their church, and they really don't own much of anything. The bishops might own slightly more stuff, but I don't think I've ever heard of a bishop with a private jet. There we go. Give me that Togepi. Wah! Flip that around. There we go. Whatever they're called, says Dawn Silent. You might be talking like those TV evangelists, televangelists. Those priests get their money from the stupid people that follow them, so it's people's fault there. Well, now hold on. So priests are a Catholic thing. No other religion calls their preachers priests. I don't think they do. But that is a Catholic thing, and priests are poor, right? Hold on, let me look it up. Priests take a vow of poverty and give all their possessions to the church as a sign of commitment. Most priests do earn enough money, though, to live a comfortable life. Diocesan priests don't take a vow of poverty, according to the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, but are expected to lead a life of simplicity consonant with the people that they serve. It says here the average range of income for a Catholic priest could be between $41,000 and $60,000 in California. So they make some money. Yeah, that's enough. You don't have any kids, and I'm pretty sure that the church provides you a home. So yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. Most priests receive a modest salary of $35,000 to $40,000. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for like your health needs, your food, your car, maybe some internet. What do you think the priests do on the internet, huh? You think they never watch any corn? Matthew White, let's find your bag. I'd really like to know the answer to that. $40K in California is nothing. So keep in mind, though, that the church itself generally provides housing for the priests. So the way Catholic churches work is there's the main church, and then there's usually a sort of like office-style building attached to the church or detached but right next to it. And the priests or multiple priests will live in that sort of like housing. Here we are. Priests are kind of like nuns and wow! Look at these Pikachus, man. He's got Pikachus for days. All right, cool, man. Matthew White, thank you. Got some of that good old vintage tops. I don't want to see what kind of blank they watch. Yeah, so, well, watching that would be a mortal sin, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I can Google it. I haven't Googled any Catholic stuff in a long time. Here it is. U.S. bishops approve statement that calls blankography. It is a mortal sin if it is committed with full knowledge and deliberate consent. There it goes. So in the Catholic Church, if you watch adult content, that means you are going to hell. So you hope for their own sake that they're not watching it, right? Because their own belief system is that they would go to hell for that. Eric Beltran, 2 Topps movie packs. You got it. That's pretty severe. Why pastor got to have a nice house or why pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask no questions. Slow breathe. That's kind of interesting. You guys both ordered Topps first movie packs. Rand says, we're already in hell. Yeah. I'm sure it could get worse. Why does a pastor got to have a nice house? Yeah, how about that Benny Hill guy? There's those televangelists that are just making ubers amounts of money and not really living in a style that you think that Jesus would have wanted them to live. So it's very ironic. Actually, I have some knowledge on this subject because, so my wife, her grandparents, they're all dead, were actually kind of well off. Her grandfather on her mother's side was a computer scientist in California, and he was making bank. And he gave his daughter, which would be my wife's mother, a rather large inheritance. And then her father also made good money. So my wife's father, my in-law, his father was an advertising firm. He owned it, and he was rich too. So he actually came from a wealthy family. 2 wealthy grandparents, all dead, all passed away. All the money was given to my wife's mom and dad, and it was all squandered. Where did it go? They go to prosperity churches and donate it all. They donated all the money, and now they live in a tiny shack. It's really small. They share a one bathroom home, and cannot afford their medicine. So they inherited, if I had to guess, based on what I've kind of heard and pieced together in my mind, I think they inherited close to $2 million and lost all of it. They lost all of it. They attend prosperity churches. Oh, does that say? It says Dragonair. So I have a lot of experience learning about those things, and it was very frustrating to learn about because those churches like rob poor people. They rob them blind, man. It's like if you guys just gave me your money, no Pokemon cards. I just told you, hey, you're buying a seat in heaven, and you're like, okay, and you just gave me all your money to the point that you're in debt now. You don't even have any Pokemon cards. That's how crazy those prosperity churches are, and I believe my wife's parents are a very serious victim of that. They had a serious investment inheritance that they received, and they lost all of it to these churches that they promise you like a happy afterlife if you'll just donate it all. Here we are. It's not, the parents are actually very nice. They're nice people. They're coming over this weekend, actually. I'll be saying hi to them. They'll be swimming with us, so that'll be nice. My wife is always so much happier when they're around because I think she misses them. We live out here in Lake of the Ozarks now. She can't visit them very easily, and so we're looking forward to that. And but boy, they're quite gullible. The dad is especially gullible, and he's in charge of all the money. And he just, from my understanding, gave it all away. Gave it all away. Actually, their oldest son, the one that had the drug problem I told you guys about, he inherited some money. And her father is actually his stepfather, right? So he was a child from a different relationship. So he counts as the stepfather for the oldest brother. In other words, my wife's older brother is a half-brother. And he talked him into giving a very large chunk, I think it was like $15,000 of his inheritance away to the church. He talked him into it. And the brother should have never done that because he really actually needs quite a lot of financial help. And what he needed was sound financial advice, like whatever you do, don't lose this money. Instead, he was talked into giving it away to a prosperity church out here in Missouri where the pastor, his name's Pastor Crank, lives in a $5 million ranch house. So her brother, who actually needs a lot of money and help, lost the money because the dad talked him into donating it because it was the holy thing to do, I suppose. You know what I mean? And it really upset me when I heard that. Cut me pretty deep. Here we are. The reason all this cuts me so deep, now there's some residue right there, isn't there? See that? They might not notice that when grading, but I'll notice it instantly. It's a nice card. Consciousness and Congratulations. That's the name of the card. Isn't that cool looking? Pastor Crank, name says it all. Yeah, so the dad's out of money. They're broke. And then the oldest brother inherits some money from the grandfather's estate on the mom's side. And it's a modest amount of money. I believe it was $75,000. And he needs a lot of help managing that money because he is, at this point, like brain damaged. And instead of helping him with the money, he is convinced to donate it to Pastor Crank, who is a multi-millionaire living in a $5 million ranch house. And I heard they most recently moved to Miami. He and his family moved to Miami. So he talked the oldest brother into giving $15,000 away as a tithe when he inherited that money. And it just breaks my heart because the brother's life is all effed up. And what he could really use right now is a little home. He could have bought a home with $75,000 here in Missouri. It would have been a little shack. But back then, this would have happened 5 or 6 years ago. Back then, he could have afforded that. This was before COVID, a couple of years before COVID. So that was enough money to buy a real small home out here in Missouri. But that's what he really needs, is a home to be able to reliably live in. And he lost that money, and the dad did not help him with it. So I watched all that happen, and it made my blood really boil over. I was so upset about it all. And I just couldn't express it either. Like, what can you say? What can you say to the dad? Like, look what you've done to your son-in-law. You've ruined him. He had this small chunk of money to protect himself, and it was a gift from his grandfather that you're not even related to. It's from his mother's side, and you convinced him to spend it in the absolute worst way. You had him take the money. He's poor, and you gave it to an extremely wealthy guy with this slick tongue who can tell you that you go into heaven if you give him money. So it was very upsetting emotionally for me to see all that. And, yeah, it was really hard. Why didn't the brother say no? He was sick in the head. He had done a lot of drugs, and he doesn't have a lot of autonomy anymore. He'd done a lot of drugs, and it brain damaged him. And so he needs help managing the money. So, like, for example, if I was his dad or if I had been placed in charge of the money, we would have immediately put that money down on a home, tried to buy him about $100,000 home. I'd tell him you got $25,000 left to pay and monthly bills. Get a simple job, enjoy your small mortgage or whatever, and then please don't hurt the home at all. You know, we're going to insure the home, and now you're going to have a place to live. They can't take it away from you because it's mostly paid off. You know what I mean? So, you know, and if you have trouble, we'll help you. But that's what I would have done if I was his dad. I'd be like, we're going to make sure you have a home of your own, so you have a safe place to go back to all the time. Even if you have real financial problems, they can't take this home away from you. That's what I would have done. But no, instead, here, donate $15,000 to the church. And then from there on, I don't know what happened. So I don't know. He would have had $60,000 left over, but I'm pretty sure that got squandered. And I don't think the dad was telling him, like, listen, dude, you need some sort of longevity from that money. By the way, had he put that money into the home, it would have been an absolutely outstanding investment because homes all, like, doubled in price after COVID. So if he had bought a $75,000 home, which he could have, again, in Missouri before COVID, there were homes that price. After COVID, that would be like a $120,000 home. So think about it. So, it's a very dumb situation, says Breaks, but that's how you take advantage of them, use a tool, and reel them in. Well, yeah, basically. What have these churches done for them? Anything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They have made millions of dollars off of Christians telling them that if you give us money, you will make it into heaven, and the amount that you give is equal to how much God loves you. And so all these gullible people who are devout Christians, they're not thinking with their sharp brain, they're thinking with their love for God. They just open their wallets and the dollars fly. And then Pastor Crank retires to Miami, Florida. Ethan Ortiz, he says 2 more lives. Whoa! All right, you got it, Ethan. Did the wife say no to your dad? The dad's sort of like old school, like, I'm in charge, I'm the husband. And no, she just, so the mother is this really, really sweet woman. She's genuinely a good person. I can just tell. Like, I have that sort of radar. She would never hurt someone. She's a genuinely good person. She is terrible at, like, standing up for herself and making decisions for herself. She lets dad make all the choices. Dad's in charge. It's supposed to be that way. We're Christians. And so she inherited money from the grandpa, probably gave it all to the dad. The dad gave it all to the church. Very sad. Dad would brag about how he would give cars away to the church. He'd give whole vehicles away. 1ETB, Pokemon Go, how are you doing this? He's just pulling the hot ones out. All right, Ethan. Ethan's cheating. I can feel it. Much love from Germany, Berlin, Mister. Is there an option to see the watch time from your streams? The watch time? Yeah, I think there is. We get pretty good watch time, I think. Sorry to say, but my dad would have slapped him silly into giving it away. Right, exactly. You know, it's not a normal person kind of activity to give whole vehicles away. And now, when we were in college, our vehicle broke. We had a Honda Civic, and it broke. The engine failed. The head gasket got warped. And we needed help with the vehicle, and they couldn't help us. They could not help us. So we just had to figure out a way to fix it ourselves. We ended up, we bought a $1,800 stick shift truck with no air conditioning for a little. It had no air conditioning for a little while. And that's how we survived. But they couldn't help us. They had no money. Really sad, because just before then, he had been telling me stories about how he used to give away whole vehicles to the church because he was so wealthy after the inheritance. All right. Here we are. Now you guys are learning a little bit about me, you know what I mean? You're learning a little bit about my history. You're learning how I developed the opinions that I have. My personality type comes from these experiences, you know? The Honda had more life left than that truck. No, the truck did a good job. It was a Ford truck. It was like 30 years old. It was really old. It was an old farmer's truck. And it did fine. Almost never needed a repair. It consumed a lot of gasoline. It was terrible to drive. It was not a good drive. But it broke down one time in 4 years. Well, no, it was more like 3 years. So it broke down in one time in 3 years. And the repair was about $700. So that, I guess that's a little pricey. But then it was fine. So we had a different car we tried to buy at the same time. That car was a nightmare. But Mr., what is your love language? I don't even know what that means. I don't always buy into those kind of things. Love language sounds like a made-up idea. But if, just so you know, it's money. So you want to show some love, buy me something. I'd let the church abuse me and then sue them and make money. Now, I don't think that happens. I don't think you can sue the church. Besides that, the pastor is insanely wealthy. But yeah, that was their church. Their church was the Prosperity Church. It was Pastor Crank. Actually, what was the name of it? David Crank. Faith Church. That was the name of it. Pastor David Crank, net worth. It's believed that he has a net worth of $5 million. They are now located in West Palm Beach, Miami. There you go. Sad. So my father-in-law gave this guy all of his inheritance, and now he's moved away to Miami, Florida with the money. It's sad, man. But, you know, even if he's worth $5 million today, he's going to be worth a lot more over time, too, because that church is a business. Mr. giving foot massage every night. I remember that story. What? It's 4 a.m., mister. It's my time to work out. Time to work out. Hit the workout, man. All right. Mister, your takes can be curved at times, but truly, I don't give an F because your Pokemon Slab taste is impeccable. And that's good, man. We all have different experiences in life. Different philosophies lead us to different political and religious beliefs. So that's how it all works. We also have different personalities. Some people are more cautious. Some people are more jolly. So that also leads us to our different political beliefs. Sometimes if you have a disagreement with me, let's say you don't agree with my take on something, instead of just getting upset about it, which is usually what people do, I just got told I have low battery. Sometimes it's better to wonder, like, why does he reach this opinion? Like, what's your philosophy? How do you reach these conclusions? You know, because political beliefs are a conclusion is what they are. They're a conclusion based on a set of beliefs that you've developed over time. So anytime you really want to change somebody's mind, you have to get to their belief system and be like, why do you believe these things? What if you're wrong? You know what I mean? So that's really what it's all about. America has too many churches. It's cancer. Here's Mewtwo V-Star. I don't think that's necessarily true, but I do think that there are churches like the Prosperity Church movement that really doesn't represent what was in the Bible. Remember in the Bible, it's like easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. Remember that? So the Bible is really not a huge fan of rich guys. And Jesus in particular was not a big fan of rich guys. Jesus was basically a socialist. And so these prosperity churches convincing you, hey, give us your money and God will perform a miracle for you. It's basically a scam, right? Am I wrong about that? It's basically a scam. America has too many churches. There is a test for love language. All right, I'm gonna go get the love language test out. We're gonna play the love language test. Here we are. So I don't want to say something like America has too many churches. Oh my God, look at this. He's got the Ditto Spinarak, and then the Mewtwo alternative art. Look at that, Ethan. That's Pokemon Go, everybody. What a cool set. Isn't that nice? All right, lovely. Don't mock God, mister. A tree will fall on you. Jesus probably has a gnarly Pokemon collection for sure. It's on the internet, mister. What's on the internet? What is he talking about? There we go. Nice. All right. Toss this over here, Mr. Ethan. Slow, bro. There we go. Very nice, Mr. Ethan. That's a good ETB. Let's find your bag. Somebody's going to get the bad ETB eventually. It was Ethan Ortiz. And it should be right in the front. There it is. That card is worth money. Congrats. Especially if it grades 10. It might be like a $75 to $100 card, I bet. I thought this only happened in medieval times, says Kanja. What? What happened only in medieval times? The alt-art crashed in price. It was 80 when it came out, and it's now like 20 or so dollar card. Well, it's worth more if it grades 10, right? So, there we go. Religion is bad. Okay. What's next? David Morris, 2 Galaxy Ones. Might be a good idea to buy one right now if you think about it. Because, you know, that happened with Sun and Moon. People had Sun and Moon alt-arts and they were like, oh yeah, Sun and Moon is crashing. And now what everyone's talking about is the fact that Sun and Moon's kind of going to the moon. Church scams. Nah, church scams are alive and well. They are doing very well. I watched a documentary on church scams one time, and there was a church scam where they would sell you a bottle of water, and it was called debt cancellation water. Debt cancellation holy water. The way it worked is you would buy a bottle of holy water for like 20 bucks, and then God would bless you with debt cancellation, so you would get out of your money problems. And obviously that didn't work, but people were buying it like crazy. So it's kind of fascinating because I feel like it's a trick that targets people who are already known to be bad with money, right? So these guys are scam artists, real scam artists, because we use the word scam pretty loosely, but I mean having a guy talk you out of 20 bucks and getting a water bottle in exchange, that's a real scam. What's your reason for intentionally selling overpriced items? Are you talking about these items over here? So this is priced to keep. I don't want to sell them, but I'm making them available for people to see. Here we are. All right. 1080 is available. Mister, you got 1080? For a little while, yeah. Actually, with 20% battery left, I got to wrap up the stream soon. All right, David Morris. Mr. David. Here we are. I'm talking about the red label items. Yeah, so this is new. We've actually done this before. And, oh, this is a black label. This should be red, actually. The idea here is maybe you want to put this in a slab away and you're willing to pay a little more on the item. And believe it or not, that has happened. A couple people have done it. So I'm just making them available if you want to do slab away. So let me give you an example. Here's a Masaki Gengar that just got slabbed away. Here's a Lugia that just got slabbed away. Here's a Mew that just got slabbed away. Here's a Rayquaza that just got slabbed away. Here's an Umbreon that just got slabbed away. Dude, that's 5 items. So I think people are comfortable paying over the item amount as long as they can pay it down over time. And not just that, the value of the item might go up in that time period anyways. So maybe to them it's not as risky as it seems. They're like, well, that's an item that I anticipate will go up in price anyways. So I'm going to take my time paying it. Maybe we'll have a rule for the red items where it's more like you get 8 months. So you get a longer period of time. I don't know. That could get really confusing, actually. All right. Mr. Hiding the Web Masaki Gengar. I could put that one up, actually. I think my goal with the red letter, the red sticker items is to find stuff that's just really cool. And you look at it and you're just like, oh my God, that is drawing me in. Because it's so mind-blowingly cool. Ethan Ortiz with another 2 live customs. Are you ready, Ethan? Mr. Where's the first edition Charizard? I do have one. Yeah. 1. Okay, you're going to get to skip that. I can't believe you pulled that twice. 2. Okay, so that's cold. So you do pull another one. You ready? 3. Cold round. Okay. Cold round that time. And the dang it card goes back in. We let you skip the dang it card. In order for the dang it card to tick up, you have to pull a hit along with the dang it card. That's the new rule for dang it card. If we pull that gummy card, that would be cool. None for sale on the entire internet. The gummy card. What is he talking about? You're saying one of these cards is not available on the entire internet? Not sure what you mean. There we go. Doom says shame. The gummy card. I don't know what you're referring to. All right, we have another order from Mr. Stephen Wells. 25 to my Subway. Can I get an MTG box topper? Mr. Stephen Wells, I'll do that for you, Stephen. I got to make my money back on these somehow. Do you want me to keep it sealed or do you want me to open it? I noticed that people always ask to buy the box topper, and it makes me feel like maybe I should consider selling them as maybe like a separate box or something. No, it's that card I've been digging for in the pony. Oh, okay, I remember now. Sorry. Stephen Wells says $25 to my Subway. You got it, Stephen. This goes down by $25. It says $7.80, so that'd be $7.55. There you go. And then we'll put this into his bag, shall we? Tonight was an okay night. Not unusual, not super busy, not super slow either. So it's a pretty average night. There's definitely been interest in these price to keep slabs. I think it's because it's really, really cool stuff. Can find every other card in all sets for sale besides that one. Kind of mind-boggling. It's because you imagined it. It's not even real, bro. It's not even a real card. Ooh, Lord of the Rings trilogy card. That's cool. Okay, hit refresh on the PayPal orders. 1 minute ago, Ethan Ortiz, 2 more live customs. Oh, man, you're scaring me with these, dude. The way you buy 2 at a time means that you could really go cold for a long time. Ducklet and Zorua. Oh, the pain. 2 cold live customs. Do you want to place another one, Ethan? Or shall we wrap up? There is no queue, in fact, guys. Doom says, no. Well, I'm ready for a PSA return to come in, not just a PSA submission to go out. Let's take a look at the PSA submissions that are already out and see how close they are to finishing, because I'd like to get that booster pack return in and have all those booster packs to sell. Okay, here's the booster pack one, submitted in April. Beginning of April, in fact. So it's been 3 months. It's still at research and ID. Okay, so that one's stuck. And then how about this one? Okay, it's still in the grading, still at the grading point. All right, so PSA is definitely slow. CGC is much faster. We would have had it back by now if it was CGC. Refresh. I'm starting to wonder, says Wrath. Ethan says yes. All right, you got it, Ethan. I'm scared for you, man. Good luck. 1. Oh, thank God. And a 2. Oh, double hits. Wow, Ethan, that's wild, man. I would not have anticipated that. This was way more likely to be a single hit or no hit at all. Oh, what is this? Wow, that was really paying off for you. You had a fantastic night. Oh, you got that 1 card. So this card is, you can have the card or you can have $60 of store credit. It's this one right here. A Boy Who Loves Music, Miguel. Wow, super snipe. Somehow these guys shuffled together. Now, I'm sure you do not want to pass on the Squirtle. This is a perfect 10, by the way, just so you know, Ethan. That's why you might want to keep it. You said 60? All right, you'll take the 60. Here we are, Ethan Ortiz. Boop. So this goes back in then. Damn. 3 more lives. Okay, you got it, man. You never know. He says, let it ride. Okay, Miguel goes back in. Several people have pulled Miguel now. Nobody wants him. Poor Miguel. But yeah, he was a perfect 10. Goes back there. Congratulations on the blue poker squirrel. That means we got to put a new big hit in the box. Yeah, that's a cool card. Okay, 3 more lives. You ready? I'm going to do a nice big split. All right, good luck. You might get lucky again. I mean, it's just as fair as ever. 1, 2. But a cold round. But you know what? You know what? That poker squirrel's such a good pull. You're still ahead, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're actually really far ahead. That's a really good card. I would bet this is at least a $200 card. Probably more, because it's from that blue deck. That's the desirable blue deck Squirtle. Look at that, man. Really fancy pull for you. All right. Wow. I got a penny message here. Let's see what he said. Mr. Stevens says, please open the box topper. Give $1 to Six's birthday card. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so here's Six's birthday card going down to $233. Okay. And Stephen Wells. Yeah, that's wild, man. Mister, that Pixar card needs to be put out to pasture. Poor thing has been resold to you so many times. I know. It's wild. He goes into the box for $80, and then he gets turned into $60 of store credit. So, weirdly enough, he's making me $20 each time. The Party Tree. Legendary Artifact. Oh, it's got an M there. Is that a good pull? You got the Party Tree. Stephen Wells. Sim. Shall I buy 2 more? You could buy 2 more. I'll stay open if you want to buy 2 more. Just remember, it could be 2 cold ones. It's statistically most likely going to be 2 cold ones. So it's more likely to be cold than hot. There we go. All right, Mr. Steven. Whew. So we need some more stuff for that box now, huh? That'd be a pretty good hit card, wouldn't it? I could put... I'm trying to sell this for $320. I could put this in there for $300, and that could be the next hit card. Mister, that's a $200 card. Woohoo! Yay! Is it really? Nice job, man. That would explain why people will buy the box topper so fervently. Because you're not the only one that's asked. Other people have asked. All right, what do we got now? We have Ruben Aguilar. 2 Clay Burst, 1 Japanese Scarlet. Could I get you to pull the Typhlosion slab forward? Here he is. Ta-da! 1 Japanese Scarlet. Or wait, was it a surge foil? I don't know what a surge foil is. Doom just wants to have fun. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say. Better than the slot machine, says Doom. It's a little bit like a slot machine, even though you're technically opening booster. I mean, these are basically like the slot machine too. But what's interesting about the live customs is that, so like this Credilli, he's based off of the cheapest buy it now price. So if you divide him by $20 a spot, let's say I drop it by $10, that's 10 spots, $20 each, and you're really having odds that are related to the cheapest buy it now price. Now, the way a slot machine actually works, a slot machine is designed, let's say the jackpot in a slot machine is $1,000. Well, it really doesn't give out the jackpot until it hits $1.6 thousand. So that's how a slot machine works. It says the jackpot is 1,000, but it waits for people to submit $1.6 thousand. Then it hands out the $1,000. So my live customs don't work like that. It's just, that's the cheapest buy now, $210. That's what he's going in for. So you still lose at the live customs because someone else could pull the Credilli, but at least the math is favorable for you because it's only based off of the cheapest buy it now market price. And I think that's always, it's a pretty fair price. You know what I mean? You might get luckier in auction, which is true. But, you know, it's a simple pricing method. It's worked for me for a long time. Here we are. When I bought the Credilli, he was $75 cheapest buy it now. You know that's how I bought him. I didn't buy him in auction. I got that as a buy it now when he was $75. $210 today. That's because I knew that the Ruby Sapphire cards were going to go up in price over time. They're super duper rare. Mr. Ruben. Now I'm ready to cash out and use that money for, I don't know, my boat. Now, wait a second. Didn't you just ship Ruben? Yeah, pretty sure Ruben just shipped. Here it is. I always lose at the slots, but oof. Yeah. But those slots, the slots are not fair for you. That's why I'm trying to point out. The slots are intentionally designed to be unfair. I made my money because the card went up in value over time, but the slot machine intentionally raises the price of the item. You don't get an item, you just get cash. So Ethan says, one hot, one cold. All right, hopefully. You ready? Can you check the box topper? What are you asking about, Bitter Cardboard? What do you mean, can I check it? One. Oh my God, dude. So another card comes out. Man, maybe Live Customs was just waiting to be Gengar plush again. You don't want, wait, you weren't the other, were you the guy who pulled the first one? Just like that, it pulls out twice. Let me ask you, I can do the Gengar plush or I can give you another 40 bucks. What would you like? Because you already pulled one. Let me know if you'd like 2 of them or if you'd like $40. What the hell? Bottom left corner of the number, another 40. You got it, man. So what I'm going to do with this then, he's just going to go back in. Oops. My God. That's crazy, man. All right. Let's see what happens. He would normally go in there for about 60, so you just sold him back to me for 40. All right, let's do a weird one. Let's shuffle it like that. Okay, you ready? Let's get you 2 hits. 1 and 2. Ah, but it's cold that time. Ugh. All right. You probably didn't need 2 Gengars, though, so it made sense to re-roll that in the event that you actually got like a big slab. But I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better.
I am better.
Oof, all good. Yeah, he's about I think he's about a $60 Gengar, so it was probably worth the re-roll. What would you do with 2 of them, you know? I can tell you, they're not fun to ship. All right. It was kind of like a try again roll, in other words. Here's Jonathan Jack. I'll take the Typhlosion slab. Was going to slab away, but I really like it. You got it. Jonathan Jack. I have a bag. Jonathan Jack, would you like complimentary shipping on it? I'll ship it right now if you'd like. Go, take that. Yeah, he's a nice looking card. Yes, please. All right. So it's just going to be this one item, but I'm giving you the free shipping because you've never shipped with me before. And this particular item's kind of pricey, so we're going to get it to you right away. What it does, it kind of establishes a shipping address with you. So this is, sometimes I do this with new guys. Just depends on how much they buy. All right, let's see. Here we are. Twice as nice. Oh, I see. This one's going to Canada. Well, I tell you what, we can still do it. I'll still give you the complimentary shipping, but do me a favor, Jonathan. Send me like a penny message or something like that on PayPal. You know what that stands for? It's just like you just send like the smallest amount of money you're allowed to send. And then in a message, give me your phone number. I need your phone number to print this label. Here, I grab this. I did not realize you were international. Okay, we got your email. Oh, wait, I don't do this part yet. Grab this. Shipping to Canada is easier than shipping to some of the other places, especially when the item's really light like this. It's not too bad. Gonna cost a little more, though, for sure. All right, so we're just waiting for the phone number at this point. In the meantime, let's jump back over here. And it says we have an Ethan Ortiz order. So Ethan, it says it is pending. I'm going to run it for you, though. He says, as part of our... Oh, wait. No. That's PayPal. So you've got a pending order for $49, Mr. Ethan. What's going on with that one? Is that one 2 live customs and a shipping? Wait, you just shipped my old bag. Oh, maybe I spelled your name wrong. Hold on. I probably spelled your name wrong. Oh, there you are. No, I was spelling your first name wrong. That's what's going on. But it didn't save your phone number anyway, so I'm going to have to look you up. Give me a second. That's so annoying. I hate that it doesn't do that. It does not save your phone. All right, give me a minute. So you would have shared your phone number with me last time then. They found your Coke at the White House. Doom says it'll go through. Yes. All right, so 2 live customs and a shipping. Mr. Jonathan Jack. So you're saying you shipped with me before. I'm trying to find that phone number. It's so annoying that it even asked for it, isn't it? I guess it makes sense, you know, like if there's anything that goes wrong, they want to call you and tell you that your package is waiting with them. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, there it is. Oh, thanks. You just sent that, didn't you? Charles is gay, says Super Dan. Whoa! Super Dan, why would you out him like that? You don't hear people complain about that so much anymore. Like it's not a problem anymore. I take it back. This is still expensive. All right. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. Mister, what does the GR on the Mewtwo mean? It means a Great Rocket Mewtwo. Okay, let me get the weight right. Dude, international labels are so much work. I say that a lot, don't I? Oh, please print. An error occurred? Oh my god. Print! Stop it. Get help. There it goes. Okay, leave a note for Mr. John. Great Rocket Mewtwo. That's what it stands for, yeah. Okay. Bro, the facts are the facts. Yeah, come on, bruh. Bruh. Ethan Ortiz. Hold on. Scroll back here. All right, I wouldn't get an email on it, would I? Ready? Good luck. Just got the notification that you shipped. Nice. 1. And... ah, that's too bad. Well, you know what, Ethan? You did well. I can't feel bad for you because you still did well. Let's grab that bag, Ethan Ortiz, and you'll have those nice slabs shipped out to you and any other slabs you had already pulled in the past. Get you that label. Here we are. And we're going to go with, we're going to reduce the price here. There we go. Oops. Real close to running out of battery now. So a fully charged iPhone can stream at 1080p for about 4 hours. Can I see the squirrel again? Yeah, absolutely. Oops. Here it is. So this is a 9.5 blue poker set Squirtle, Ace of Hearts. And from the back of it, it looks really nice. So I assume if you were to try to cross-grade this with PSA, it might just turn into a 10, which they call it a gem mint anyways, which is supposed to be like a 10, right? Really nice. You should let people slab away 2 slabs. Gotta be one at a time, or else people would just be picking all the nicest slabs off the table. It would be really unfair. Don't you think? So I think it would be unfair. Also, I think it would put you under undue risk of like defaulting on the payments for that slab. You know what I mean? So if you had 2, it's really a lot of money having 2. So I think it's smarter to just do 1 at a time. It leaves more slabs on the table for everyone else. If you see something you like, just finish paying off your first slab and then you can jump to the next one. But you know, I'm not trying to get you into huge amounts of, you know, IOUs. Like if you put 2 $500 cards away, that's like $1,000. So this system's better in my opinion. You know me well. I was at your mom's house last night, Super Dan. All right, guys, I had a lot of fun. It was a good stream and a lot of fun with the live customs tonight. It was fun to see that happen. We used to see that every night. Live customs used to be popping. They used to go off all the time. But I feel like they've definitely slowed down over time. So that was fun. Thank you, Ethan Ortiz. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay?